This is the old 77 podcast.
You're listening to the old 77 podcast.
Go Cardinals!
He was hijacking this plane and he was going to crash it into the Walmart. And is that not the most beautifully redneck? You know, in New York City, when the worst day of all of our lives happened, I'm sure. That made sense because there was a lot of people there. They work in the stocks. You know there's going to be a highly popular. And then you go and you translate this kind of mentality to my homeland. Yeah. And what is our World Trade Center? Fucking Walmart.
Who are you?
Like this, son.
Hey, bitches. This is old 77 podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Impressive.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
This house is a fucking prison! Unplanned bullshit!
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/theold77podcast.
In the galaxy of this sucks camel dick!
Yeah, boy.
Thanks for listening.
Lick on this Big John. Stop it, Dale! Stop it!
Oh, Dave. You've outdone yourself, man. That's all I could say.
I think that's my favorite one so far.
Coming to you live from Jefferson City.
Yeah, baby.
It's the old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Boys, it's good to see your faces
What's going
again.
on, man?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've had Biscuit Strength in the studio.
Hey.
Good to have you back, brother. We missed you last week. We did the Zoom episode with our good buddy JT. Great episode. If for those of you that haven't heard it yet, go back and listen to it because we got pretty weird.
It's going to get weird.
Let's do it. Watch it on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
That's where I listened and watched it on.
Love it.
Well, there's a lot of little hiccups in the audio, and when you realize it's from half a world away, you kind of are okay with it.
I let it slide just a second.
Yeah, you can let that slide.
Just a second.
Zuck's getting his money, too.
You see he was on Joe Rogan? Did you watch that?
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
on Rogan?
and I've watched a little bit of it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
Weird.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten around to that.
I want to watch it because they talked about where he admitted that Facebook
has bots
throttled
and
down some Republican ads, and now everyone's in a tizzy again.
Yeah, you knew
shit.
You knew going into that there was going to be some kind of controversy. Like eventually Joe was going to get him to say something that was going to.
But he went into it so smooth. He just banged out his fucking Oculus for 2 hours, and then it slowly was so about Facebook, and then about this, and then it finally got him.
And then Joe got him near the end.
Yeah. It was fucking smart.
So that's how Joe does it, though.
Joe gets so much hate. Joe is a lot of things, but stupid is not one of them. Joe's not stupid.
My best friend, he just don't know it.
No, he knows it. He knows. He's banking on it, man. He's banking on
I tag him in all my shit.
Right, banking on millions of us.
Absolutely.
Tag him on all my shit, and then he says he never checks anything on his social media.
Post and ghost.
But that one day.
Post and ghost.
Who the fuck's this kid?
Yeah.
It's me.
Post and ghost, baby.
Look at me. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Look at me.
That's what it's called.
I love you, Joe.
100%.
That's what it's called when you're famous, and no matter what you post, people are going to hate on you.
Exactly.
You post and ghost.
For sure.
Post your shit, get the fuck out of there. Don't worry about what other people think about
Except for all of our fans here on the old 77. Please hang around. We want to chat.
Hang
Post
around.
that stuff.
We will actually interact with you.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
We're not corporate yet.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But we are for sale.
Yeah, we are for sale. Man, oh man. So, so Scotty, you sent me an interesting article earlier this week.
What you got over there?
That I wanted to bring up. You could share the screen, but you don't have to. It's this article that you sent to me about Ukraine.
Right.
This Vice article.
Fucking NASCAR.
So yeah, Ukraine's astronomers say there are tons of UFOs over Kyiv. And I've heard this before that this is a common thing over
wartime.
Even the aliens are tired of
areas
fucking Putin
that are at war.
Haven't we seen this
history,
picture?
man.
You've seen
this is history.
Yeah, that
Would that mean that he's getting ready to drop nukes?
That picture is from the gimbal video that I think
you're
we
onto
watched
something though.
a little
We
bit.
need to talk about that after Dave's done with this.
I apologize, Dave. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I ain't mad at you, buddy.
I'm just excited to be here.
So obviously Ukraine's airspace has been busy this year. That's the nature of war. But scientists in the country are looking to the skies and seeing something they didn't expect: an inordinate number of UFOs, according to a new preprint paper published by Kyiv's main astronomical observatory. Yada yada yada. The paper does not specifically address the war, but in the United States, the Pentagon has long hinted, speculated, and warned that some UFOs could be advanced technology from foreign militaries, specifically China and Russia, though it hasn't really given any evidence of that, because why would they?
Right. There's a good quote right there from a researcher. Quote, "We see them everywhere," the research said. "We observe a significant number of objects whose nature is not clear."
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so this is in some scientific.
That's pretty baller right there, in my opinion.
So yeah,
I mean, that's a pretty good hit. This is in Kiev, right? This is in the war right here.
So this
is history happening.
It describes a specific type of UFO the researchers call phantoms. That is a quote object that is completely black body that does not emit and absorbs all the radiation falling on it. The researchers also observed that the UFOs it's seeing are so fast that it's hard to take pictures of them.
That's exactly what the Foo Fighters were, right?
Yeah. So you know what Foo Fighters are, right? Not the bands. Not the band.
No, not really. No.
So
I don't either.
So Foo Fighters was a term that was used in World War II for when fighter pilots would see UFOs.
Would be in the air and they would see UFOs.
That's what they would refer to them as.
They can't just come on and go, "Did you guys see that UFO over there?" They didn't want to be taken. Any little thing would have taken them out of the cockpit at that time.
Huh.
You know,
so they
would have pissed purple.
Fighters.
It was out. You're done. Yep. No more. You know, so they just gave it a name and it was the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
Because while they were in the midst of battle, they'd see these things zip in and out. They had no idea what they were.
So they say the eye does not fix phenomena lasting less than 1/10 of a second. It takes 4/10 of a second to recognize an event.
Don't tell me the math, Dave.
I know, right? Ordinary photo and video recordings.
Don't tell me the math, Dave.
Will not capture the UAP. To detect the UAP, you need to fine-tune the equipment, shutter speed, frame rate, and dynamic range. Yeah, you would have to have an extremely fast shutter rate to be able to capture something moving that fast.
And be ready for it.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to be ready for something like that.
So that's what they did.
But just the fact that they're saying that they've found all of these now.
So now they're saying we have developed a special observation technique taking into account the high speeds of the observed objects. The exposure time was chosen so that the image of the object did not shift significantly during exposure. Yada, yada.
The exposure was less than 1 minute.
1 millisecond. Less than 1 millisecond. Yeah.
There you go. You moved it on me. And the frame rate was no less than 50 hertz.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know about the 50 hertz part, but I know that 1 frame per 1 millisecond is 1,000 frames per second. That's a lot, right? Because even our most advanced video game systems operate at like 90 FPS, I think, right?
Somewhere around there. Well, when you think about it, your phone right now in your pocket, like everybody has a smartphone at this table. That's way more than they had going to the to the moon the first time.
Sure,
for sure.
And that being said,
imagine
that. if we're still seeing, are these recent reports?
Yeah, from the current war.
Okay. So if we're still seeing these things in the air, let me take this to it. This is going to seem like I'm taking this into left field, but I swear to God, I got a point.
Okay.
Have you seen any of the new Star Wars movies?
No.
Yes, I have, and I've seen...
Yes, but which one in particular?
Okay. Let's just say episode 1, 2, or 3, one of the prequels. All right, not even this newer shit, but some of the middle shit.
Sure.
Hey,
the way they would film that,
give me the Elijah,
is they would they'd film it in front of a green screen.
Right.
And then the way they would program the camera, the camera would move automatically and record their background or whatever. Right?
Sure.
So how come with the technology we have today, they have the ability to hone a missile on some shit and make it target something and not lose sight of it.
Yeah.
Why can't they just combine the fucking two and record the goddamn thing in something that's not black and white and fuzzy and shit?
So there was a new article that just came out this week. I'll try to pull it up, where the Pentagon has openly said, we've got tons of UFO videos, but we're not going to share them with you because it would be a threat to national security. That just came out like a week ago. And you're right. You're right to shrug at that, Dustin, because that could totally be them just blowing smoke up our asses.
I'm not saying that it's not.
At least they're doing something for me now.
But I mean, that's. Yeah.
I'm not saying that you ain't 100% right.
Well, I'm not saying I'm 100% right either. All I'm saying is I don't know.
50% facts.
All I know is that I don't know, man.
But he's 100% all right.
Well, I don't fucking know either.
None of us really know. Let's be honest. None of us.
I don't
really
know jack shit.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. So this article just came out 5 days ago. A watchdog website says that it's Freedom of Information Act. So they did a Freedom of Information Act request for every UFO video held by the Navy, and it was denied.
Yeah.
Due to national security.
National
reasons.
security. That was what they cited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Fuck it.
I think I sent that article to you too, man.
So this was the official writing response that they got. The requested videos contain sensitive information pertaining to UAP and are classified and are exempt from disclosure. The release of this information will harm national security.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But do you think it really would?
The government's doing what they think is the best for us.
Well,
no idea.
Honestly,
man.
we have no idea because we have no idea what it is.
Yeah, no idea.
Maybe we got pictures of them like butt fucking Nixon or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Excuse me, Mr. President. Yeah, and then we got video of that on 8mm. It's the Zabruta film. The Zabruta film of the Nixon administration.
The
yes,
Nixon
sir.
poking.
Right.
Or it could be.
That's why we
Johnson.
can't have nice things now because of Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson, I'm noticing on the internet, a lot of people are buying these UFO files and paying, what was it, $1,000? $1,000 from the Freedom of Information Act for us to send them. It's a pretty good score. How can we make more of these?
Yeah.
Here's what we're going to do. All right.
Fuck out of that.
We're going to say, all right, there's a fucking war going on right now. We're going to say we got like great quality ones that we're just not going to release, and then people are going to buy the ones that we do got to see what we do got. Johnson, that's a great idea. Get CNN on the phone. Get Fox News.
Dick.
Fox
Who knows,
News.
man?
Get Alex Jones on the phone right now.
Get Johnson. That dude's going under another scrutiny right now, right?
He's got another trial.
Who, Alex?
Yep.
Oh, my
for
God.
saying Sandy Hook was a hoax.
All right.
Yeah,
so
didn't he? They did that.
Didn't he have a parent that actually was like had a kid that was in it that even agreed with him? Like, oh, it was a hoax. Like, how?
No, that ain't what happened. See, that kid was lying. He was
right.
part
Like
of
that
the
was your
liberal
own
agenda.
child.
That's
what
a
the
pretty
fuck?
fucking good Alex Jones impression. Dude.
That actually was, yeah.
Hold on now. Let's get some.
I can't hold it very long.
I was gonna say we got to get some vitamins or something going on.
Yeah, get this man some hot tea.
Right.
Stat. Yeah.
Basically, that kid was lying the whole time.
I'm pretty
It's been
sure-
proven in court. And I've heard many experts come in and they gave that kid a lie detector test and he totally failed. and, it turns out he's not even a kid. He's like 40.
He's like 50 years old.
And you know something? None of you guys are looking all that young yourselves, and I'm just going to tell you. But, you're probably going to the doctor taking a lot of bullshit you don't need. But if you come over to Infowars.com, I've got the NutriVitamin.
I got some supplements to get you figured
Supplements
out.
5,000. All right, let me tell you about this. This is the Man Capsule 10,000. It's going to promote testosterone. It's 50% sawdust, 90% fucking turpentine, and it's going to be great for you. You just inject this straight into your ball sack, and it's like constant.
We provide the needle for free.
Straight into the testes.
Infowars.com.
You ever try to do a Trump impression?
I don't know if I can.
Because he's got that kind. He's got that kind of gravelly voice thing that Alex Jones has. A little bit, like
kind of, but it's more.
One I can kind of do. If you give me a little imagination, I think I can do a pretty good Barack Obama.
That's not bad.
But you see but it's only when he's giving a speech.
We got to slow it down.
Yeah, you got to slow down a little bit
more.
Slow down,
and then you got it.
And I can't really.
Long pauses in between words.
It's been a while, and that's just what it's like being the president.
It's pretty good.
The dude was a
United
great
States.
fucking speaker, though. He could
Absolutely.
Dude could fucking talk. If you ever actually didn't listen to the shit he said and just kind of paid attention to how he talked, dude was a fucking.
He was a great
fucking
speaker.
wizard.
Yeah,
at fucking
absolutely.
being a
best
a
one we've had in my lifetime in that regard.
To be able to.
Clinton was pretty good too. Bush sucked at it.
Bush was a joke. I thought Bush was probably the stupidest president we ever fucking had up until the point that fucking Trump came along.
Right, until Trump.
Yeah, until Trump came along, George Bush had the honor.
Oh, my God.
Of the dumbest.
Isn't it funny, though, how after they're done being president, most of us become fond of them?
So during his second term, like his second election, Bush's second, that's when I wised up, became an adult. Because the first time I voted for Bush, so Slick Willie would be surrounded by Bush. There we go. Fuck yeah, that went down in history. I mean, come on. But then after that, I was like, oh, fuck, I made a mistake. Holy shit.
Yeah, more.
So what made you think that this was a mistake? Was it
It was just the level of intelligence.
Was it when he fucked up your retirement?
No, I didn't care.
We need to have a bunch of knights at a round table again.
I was young. I didn't give a fuck about retirement. Hell,
Yeah,
I come
I
from the
didn't
generation that's like, I'm not even going to see Social Security, so who cares?
Yeah.
You know?
No,
I probably actually won't.
Oh, I probably won't.
Bet I'll find it somewhere. They'll put me in jail.
I'll get it through fucking jail. Fuck you guys.
Look, man, I didn't promise my whole life.
Hey,
I
man,
wouldn't
3
have to
hots
do
and a
this
cot.
bullshit.
3 hots and a
They
cot.
were supposed to come
you
a
get fucking
day.
juicy in jail, bro.
Right? 3 hots and a cot.
It's supposed to come a day. I don't have to fuck with this no more.
Yeah.
Like that's been what I work for.
See, that's the American dream.
Honestly, I feel like we're all gonna have blown
You wanna
each other
retire.
out by the time we get to Social Security age. I think
Oh,
I
no.
think we're all gonna.
I've made my peace.
Not yet.
I've lived a good life.
I'm afraid we're going to have some strife in the country, but I don't think we'll have anything big.
The people that write the news make too much money off of the news for the story to end.
You don't think
True.
You don't think there's a chance that we'll just fucking self-destruct and
Oh, not
Well,
in our
there's a
lifetime.
chance.
You guys,
yeah, but
do you
not
guys
in our
want to sell
lifetime.
all your shit with me
We wouldn't know it if
and
they did.
buy a whole bunch of land and start a commune in the middle of it and
That
fuck
de-
everybody else?
Sure, man.
All right, deal.
Like literally fuck everybody else?
Sure.
Or-
I don't got it. It's
I mean, I got stipulations, bro.
I was about to say we're gonna need to add a couple of people to our commune before I would agree
Are
to
we
this.
fucking the chicks and the dudes?
It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
our
It's all in the commune, right?
You
It's
know?
our commune.
That's what I told my wife.
Whatever happens on the Bears Mountain. Between two men.
InfoWars.
InfoWars time.
That's what I told my wife. I was like, how much did our house appraise for? I was like, perfect. I know how much all my vehicles are worth. I was
Yep.
like, we could buy like a sweet ass fucking RV and a pretty good chunk of land. Start farming, buy chickens, buy fucking cows.
That's
and
a lot of work,
fuck
bro.
everyone else. I ain't gonna be working.
Right? But it's still,
I'm gonna
that's
be motherfucking
You're going to be
sufficient.
aging, though.
I get
cool
all
with
my
it.
I get
Yeah.
all my eggs from my neighbor who has chickens.
Yeah.
Deal.
See, I think
Let's
the
hook
better,
up with your neighbor.
I think the better way to go
bring
is
his chickens.
I think the better way to go is to have the farm first, and
Nah, fuck it. Dive head first.
well, this
Green Acres this shit, man.
What I'm saying is to get the farm while you're young, and then when you do get old and you get to where you can't work anymore, you can always sell it and the chickens and the livestock and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Somebody will buy a complete farm.
Yeah, but then you got to start all over again.
See,
no,
exactly.
you
I
don't.
don't
Then
wanna
you
do
go
that.
live in a fucking apartment somewhere. You go back to city
No, I ain't
life.
moving back to civilization.
no.
No.
That's the point.
Well, get you a smaller house,
Yeah.
maybe a little closer to town, so you don't got to drive 30 minutes to get milk and shit. And you know,
No, I'm gonna have cows.
Nobody's got
cuz.
cows for that. He
Yeah,
doesn't
see?
need milk.
Oop, thinking about
well,
this.
I'm thinking about when you get old and
That's-
you can't sustain anymore. This farm can be your pension.
No, I'm probably gonna work. Like I'm probably gonna work and then die. Like
Yeah.
die while I'm working.
So what are you going to do when you die, but everybody else is still alive?
That's their problem.
They're going to sell that
is
shit and move back to
100%
town.
Yeah. Hey, cool.
About fucking time you died. Let's move back to town, everybody.
Fucking prick.
Kids, pack up. You're going to school again.
Yeah, what's that? Remember school? No, my wife's a teacher. She'll keep that shit fucking rolling.
Right?
Hey, now you can get them a good college education if you teach them how to play football and send them to Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they'll give them straight. If they're good at football, they'll give them. Some of them players are dumb. You ever met a college player? Some of them are just dumb.
Nah, do you forget I don't like people?
Yeah.
That's why I want to move.
That's
Just
me, bro.
fuck everyone else.
That's why I love living in the middle of the woods, man. It's the best. Don't have to.
Dude, and occasionally we'll just fucking make music and sell it.
I would
There
love
you
to
go.
do that.
Bingo.
Absolutely, absolutely. First thing I did when I got here, had to make a video.
Yeah,
What's
Dave
up?
comes running in, grabs the guitar. Hold on, guys. Try to keep the swearing
Haven't posted
down.
on the
Yeah,
OnlyFans in a while.
Keep the swearing down. I got to go put my dick on OnlyFans real
And
quick.
did we listen?
He went out, strummed with it. It was amazing.
Yeah, baby. That
The helicopter dick, fucking hit it.
That home sweet
Helicopter
home.
The helicopter dick.
That Motley
Helicopter
Crue.
dick. Helicopter dick.
You know,
Who
it's
the
much
helicopter
easier to
dick?
do
Whoop.
that on a bass. Don't I know.
No.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. if
Scotty's got a
someone were
nice
to do it.
bass over there, man. He's got a fretless bass.
I saw that.
Sounds great. Yeah, absolutely. I've stolen that thing.
I
from
have
him.
a fine bass. Let me just say.
You do.
It's a gorgeous
absolutely.
bass. It's the best bass I've ever seen.
That's the number one piece of equipment that I need to buy right now. Is
A bass.
A bass?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I can do bass lines on the keyboard, but like I'm not nearly as good
just
at that
not the same.
as
Oh,
I am
man.
on a bass. And plus, yeah, just like a bass guitar just sounds cooler.
Right.
Anyway.
For sure.
Oh yeah, it ain't never the same.
I wish I had one of the big stand-ups.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Absolutely.
You know, those are cool.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, they are. Hell that.
See, I like playing music like Jerry Lee Lewis and
Yeah.
fucking Little Richard and shit like that. So that would be fun, like Long Tall Sally or some shit.
Yeah, some great
Yeah.
balls of fire.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go.
I saw Jerry Lee Lewis in Memphis. Fuck, it's been a long time ago now.
Oh, man, I bet that was good.
Is he dead now?
Yeah.
No, it was not
He's
good.
not dead.
Jerry Lee died.
It was not good.
I'm pretty sure the killer's dead.
He was
I
grumpy.
think you should probably Google that because I think I'd have heard about that. I hope he hasn't died, but I.
He was grumpy as fuck, and he played for maybe a half an hour.
What
Same
year-
thing with Bob
What
Dylan.
year was this?
Like 01.
Oh, okay. I was thinking if it was 2018 or 2019. I
No.
was in town that day. Yeah. The last time I went to Memphis and partied in Memphis, Jerry Lee played.
Get
Was
the
it at
fuck
the-
out of here. He's still alive. I thought he was dead.
Was it at the Memphis?
How old is he? No, it's
86 years.
86. He was at. He owns a bar in Memphis.
I thought for sure he was dead.
And when you go in that bar, there's a part of the bar that's always roped off that's just a bunch of chairs and a piano with a stage on it.
Yeah.
And then on special occasions, they'll open that up and Jerry Lee will come in and play. And then when Jerry Lee's done, they get everybody back out, they clean it up, and then they shut it off and they don't use it again until Jerry Lee comes back.
So it's only for the killer?
Yes.
Damn.
Is this on Beale Street?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Across from BB King's.
Okay.
Oh, I know right where you're
I've
at.
been to BB
Yeah.
King's before, for sure.
Yeah. As I went couple of years ago, I think it might have even been 2020. No.
2012.
I don't even. No, it wasn't 2020 because I had short hair then. Okay, so it was 20. It was 2019.
Goddamn hippie.
Yeah, New Year's 2019.
That's me, bro.
Went up there, met a girl at the wrestling show.
Yeah,
That sounds like a rock song. Met a girl at the wrestling show. Dun-dun-dun.
I'm telling you, man, me and Dave's gonna make
Or a
some
country
music.
song.
I'll write it down, man. I'll get some
Met
chords for
a
that.
girl at the wrestling show.
ASAP, man.
See?
Any of you guys
better,
ever,
doesn't it?
any of you guys ever watched the Buddy Holly story with Gary Busey? You guys ever watched that movie?
That's like the last sane thought in that dude's head, right?
Yeah, yeah. It had Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder was the girl that he hooked up with.
Was Winona Peggy Sue?
Wait a minute. No, I might. No,
Peggy Sue. That's
No,
fucking cool.
no. The name of the song, like, hey, boom, Peggy.
Yeah,
He wrote that song about her,
Dude,
right?
I think I might be getting my wires crossed here because Winona Ryder. I feel like Winona Ryder was in. Has there been a movie about Jerry Lee Lewis yet?
Yeah.
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 Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking.
And that
of.
had, can't think of his name.
Because I remember because the Chuck Berry scene is one of my favorites in that movie.
Oh, I love that.
where
No. Chuck Berry's going to go on last. Oh, he is he?
Okay.
All right.
Then the motherfucker gets out there, plays his set, and the last song in his set is Great Balls of Fire.
Oh.
And he takes a Coke bottle full of lighter fluid and dumps it in his piano and lights it on fire and then plays the Great Balls of Fire as his
fuck
closer.
Right, walks off as the piano's like on flames. Dude's
Yeah.
coming out.
Such a fucking baller.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
And then he walks past what was his
Walks
name?
past Chuck Berry.
Yeah, Chuck Berry, and he's like, "Follow that killer."
Follow that killer.
Damn.
Went out there and just cold laid out the finest show he'd ever done.
Dude, I've heard Jerry Lee talk about that, and it's funny because he's so old. And
Those two
he's-
hated each other.
He's
Really?
kind of feeble now.
He was old when I saw him 20 years ago.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm still blown away that he's still alive. I thought for sure I heard here a while back that he had died.
No,
Fake news.
Man.
he lives in
Mandela effect, maybe.
He used to live in my hometown. Like
You know, as a person who's been in the news for a while and done this, I get that a lot. Like, I thought I reported on her being dead. Like, I
Yeah.
thought she was dead.
It
I
just-
thought
it
I
just
saw
always goes down.
something.
I thought the
And
bitch
it's
was dead.
always like 10 years after I thought
Well,
they were
maybe-
already dead.
Well,
Yeah.
Chuck's dead. He just recently died. Maybe
Chuck
you were
died.
thinking about Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Chuck's dead. I
that's
know
the
that.
same era of music.
Well, the whole Mandela effect thing is because people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in
Oh,
like
yeah.
the 90s
Yeah.
or whatever they thought. That
No,
it was.
man, I thought for sure he died last year during the COVID.
during the
vid.
COVID.
I thought the vid got him.
The Rona.
Yo, goddamn.
You gotta understand, man.
Oh goddamn!
Musicians, we have immune systems that
Dude,
are
he
on a
played
whole
the-
different level.
But Jerry played the Chitlin circuit, so he's probably immune to more things than we even
That's
know
what I'm
about.
saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
He played the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah, he played the Chitlin circuit down south, and that was like literally the worst.
He's like fucking Keith Richards, man.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
He's gonna outlast the Roaches.
Right. It's just going to be 4 Roaches and Keith Richards at the end. And, I smoked your uncle.
I'm gonna be sad when Keith dies, man.
Oh, that will be a sad day.
Oh,
I saw the Rolling Stones the first show that they did after Charlie Watts died.
how was it? Did they recognize him and all
Oh
that?
yeah, they recognized him before the show. They talked about him during the show, and then after the show was
Right.
over, they projected his face on the big on the big screen and stuff.
They have like mixed dick superimposed over his face because I feel like that's a thing in the band.
What? Mixed dick?
I don't know.
What?
Cool. Sounds cool though.
What's that mean?
They had like Mick Jagger's dick right over the top.
Oh,
of him 'cause,
mixed dick. Gotcha.
Jagger
okay.
was always there in front of everybody and had to be in front and the front man of everything.
I was hearing mixed dick, like you took a dick.
You just got a bunch of mixed dicks in
That's
front
what
of
I'm
his face.
saying,
I was
dude.
like,
I
this
see
is
4 dudes
fucking
looking
cool.
at me like, what's going on?
This is cool.
Mix.
You know how they have those things that the lottery balls bounce around?
There's a bunch of dicks.
I'm just going to sit here and sip.
Like Oprah, you get a dick.
You get a dick. Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, dicks.
No, Charlie Watts was
Bingo.
like kind of like the mature guy in the band. Like Charlie was a big jazz guy. He loved jazz more than he loved rock and roll.
Well, he was a pretty steady drummer too, man.
He was absolutely, but he wasn't like flashy.
No.
You know what I mean? But he was always there, dependable.
Yeah.
That's what you want in a drummer.
The boom boom heartbeat type guy.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. That's what you want in a drummer. It's what you
Guys
want.
like those dudes in Procol Harum who can just go all over the place. Like the guy back in the day from Procol Harum.
Yeah.
He literally looked like an octopus.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Hailstorm?
No.
They're playing. I don't remember exactly when this airs or when that concert is. I need to be checking that.
Is it HELL or HAIL?
HALE? Like her name's Lizzie Hale.
Hailstorm.
All right, so
Okay.
this will air on the 21st, right?
Is this a Point Fest
Yeah,
coming up?
So
Yeah.
they're playing Point Fest this Saturday.
So that'll be out at Mississippi Nights. Or no, I'm sorry. What's it called now?
UMB Bank Pavilion.
River
City.
Yeah.
No,
River
no.
City.
Used to be Riverport.
Riverport is what I was
Riverport,
thinking.
Yeah. Or Maryland Heights Amphitheater, Hollywood Casino Amphitheater.
Mississippi Nights is no longer around.
Yeah.
There's the plug.
Sorry, I dated myself.
It's okay, buddy. I remember Mississippi Nights.
But the reason I brought it up is because their drummer is one of those, and when I saw them for the first time, like I wasn't prepared for it yet because I'd never seen them live. I just heard their music, and their drummer is fucking awesome.
But those guys don't usually last though. Like the dude from Procol Harum burned out quick, man.
Yeah, that's
when they're
gotta take a
doing
fucking
all
toll.
sorts of fucking shit, and they've
Yeah.
got this big kit. The only exception is Neil Peart.
Also Carter Beauford for Dave Matthews.
Yep.
Because
That guy's got an amazing
That
kit,
dude
too.
has a fucking huge kit,
Right.
dude. He's got fucking 30 cymbals and fucking wood blocks and
Yeah.
everything that you could possibly want.
Have you seen
Fuck yeah, music.
Have you seen ZZ Top?
I have not. I would like
Dude,
to.
Frank
though.
looks like shit.
Oh, he looks
Yeah.
old.
One of them just died, right?
The bass
Quite a few
player.
years ago.
Dusty.
Yeah, it's been a few years
Yeah.
ago, I guess now.
Yeah, I saw him right before Dusty died. I got to see him
Mm.
about a year before Dusty died.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Well, at least you got to see him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not cool that he died. It's just cool.
No,
that-
but it's
that
cool
you
you
got
got
to
to
see
see
him
him.
before
see
then.
him.
Billy
Yeah.
Gibbons, man, that dude looks like an AIDS case from way back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, he's gonna die.
Got the
You know,
He's
like,
taking
don't
the
look
same
at him,
shit.
kids. Don't look at him.
He's taking the
on-
same shit Magic's
right?
taken.
He's on medication.
He's cool.
Nah, Magic got rid of it.
Yeah, you know.
He injected enough
That high
liquid
le-
money and gold
Oh,
into
yeah.
his veins.
I
It just
saw
takes
that.
care
You
of
do
it.
it? Okay.
I saw that. I think it was a South Park about that.
I think
Is that
so.
what that-
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember that.
Just keep pumping the cash in.
Might as well. Fuck it.
There's an episode where Cartman gets AIDS and he finds out the cure from Magic Johnson for AIDS is having a lot of money.
It's true. Magic Johnson.
Seems that way. Magic's still here, right?
Absolutely. Magic's going strong, dude. He owns the fucking LA Dodgers.
Right, he's still plowing multi-chicks, I'm sure.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure he's still married to his wife.
That doesn't mean anything.
Cookie, right? Isn't his wife's name Cookie?
Well, of course her name's Cookie. If that's hey, Cookie, give me some cookie. Yeah, way.
I think he's still married. Michael Jordan divorced his wife recently.
Oh no, Michael Jordan ain't acting right. He's still he's fucking chicks left and right. But I think
fucking well.
I think Magic, since he got HIV, he's probably calmed down.
You know, not today though, right? You got chicks today who actually go out. They're called, what is it? We talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Bug seekers or shit. The girls who want to get sick with shit.
Well,
yeah, we had this whole conversation about there's a new fetish thing out now where there's chicks who go out and they want to get things. They go out looking to get the HIV. They go out looking to get gonorrhea. They want all that shit.
So that
bugs.
You
know what? Fuck it.
Just to experience it. Why not?
Wow.
What? No. Fuck you.
Why not, man?
I'm good.
Yeah.
That's
good
disgusting.
on all that, man.
Hey, we had that. Some people aren't into it.
We talked about that a long time ago.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't remember that conversation.
Oh yeah,
the HIV.
The HIV.
I like how you call it.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
You know, they want to get the HIV. They want to get this. A little bug seeker in you. Oh,
that's crazy. Dude, you know what people?
Well, do you know what though? Honestly, in today's age, man. Yeah, right. That deserves a Wilhelm.
Honestly, it could be worse.
In today's age, does it really shock you?
No.
I mean, if you can think of it, there's probably porn being made about it right now.
Oh, yeah, Rule 34, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Scott, you're old enough to remember back when there were like a ton of like...
Back in my day.
There were like a ton of like PSAs on TV about AIDS,
oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
I remember...
when they aired Girls Gone Wild.
I remember as a kid... As a kid, I used to see all these commercials about AIDS, and it would show, like, you know, videos of, like, boys and girls kissing and shit, and...
He's got the AIDS
without
now.
all of the details, and I literally at one point was convinced that I had AIDS because I was whacking off too much. I went into my mom's bedroom one night and told her,
AIDS.
You confessed
I said,
to your
Mom,
mom?
I think I've got AIDS.
Did she ask you?
Mama, I got the HIV.
I got
the HIV, Mama.
I got it.
And I'm blind. I can't see.
Dave, I'm over here. Oh, shit,
where
I'm sorry.
are you at, Mama? Mama, where are you at?
Oh, man. I wonder if she remembers that.
Oh, young Davey. What makes you say that, child?
She thinks back on it fondly, Dave. Every time she goes back into her journals from that time. Oh, look, it's about coming up on the date Dave flaked out on me. Look back on that fondly.
I still...
David.
Go ahead and tuck that one in the bottom again.
I still remember that night, and I
Little
remember...
Polaroid where he's cracked out, jerking off.
I remember her reaction.
Fuck, if I got it, I got it.
Her reaction was, oh, David, I guarantee you don't have AIDS.
Ma, I just beat off 3 times on the way here.
Trust me, if
I got the AIDS.
If I didn't get on the first time or the second time, I definitely got on that last one.
When you told her, what did you say?
I said, I was fucking walked into my mom's room.
How old were you?
I was like probably like fucking 8 or 9,
Last
dude.
week, bro.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to put yourself in her mom's shoes. My 9-year-old just came running in the bedroom.
I have a 9-year-old.
Mommy. And now what exact words?
Damn, bro, you're beating off at 9?
My word. Oh, dude, I was beating off younger than that.
Really?
I was beating off at like...
Oh, dude, I was at 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Scott was too. We talked about this.
Oh yeah, I was going
No
by
shit.
7.
Yeah, absolutely.
God damn,
So,
I'm behind the curve.
but I still got to know, man. How do you word that?
How do you word that? I walked into my mom's room. She was asleep. I'm sure
you woke her up.
I am sure that I had just seen some fucking AIDS commercial on TV.
Okay, so as a parent, I'm thinking of this like, okay, just get to sleep. Fuck, what do you want?
Oh no, she had been asleep for a while.
I got it.
Did you like whisper it first?
What the fuck have you been watching?
Oh, dude, I was in tears. I was convinced.
I don't know. And she didn't say, son, what makes you think that you have AIDS?
No, and I'm so glad that she didn't.
Shut up, Dave. I'm sleeping.
Explain to me how you think you got AIDS. Well,
David.
yeah, you know the JCPenney catalog's been sticking together, Mom. It's got AIDS too.
Oh my god.
Oh man. I used to love the JCPenney catalog too, man.
Oh yeah, I remember the.
I had an older sister, so she had like Cosmos and
Really?
fucking, all the good shit.
Dude, I used to get like Truck You magazine, and it'll always have like hot chicks in bikinis standing next to trucks.
Trucky.
That's fucking awesome,
Truck You.
Truck
Not
You.
Trucky, but Truck is pretty cool. I'll fuck
so
with it.
much.
But yeah, like Hot Rod magazine, Carcraft magazine, and they always
Oh
have like
my
these chicks in
God.
bikinis up next to like fucking 69 Chevelle.
This was shit that your dad had when you
No,
were a
this is
kid?
what I had.
Oh, this is what
You
you
talking
had.
about like Maxim and shit?
No, not as much. It was just a car-based magazine, but like every now and then you get like a centerfold, and it would be like some chick
I
standing next
remember
to
those. They would like put out the the latest car model or whatever, and there'd
Basically.
be some slutty girl
Kinda, sorta.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me tell you what happened to me with
Tits
the
half
Maxim.
hanging out.
Please tell us what happened to you with the
I have a
Maxim.
Maxim story. It's pretty terrible. I was.
Can't wait to hear it.
Paper cut?
Well, no.
Damn.
Worse, much worse.
Penis cut?
The time had come.
On the penis?
The time
Literally?
had arrived. It was time.
It's time to finish?
I
I was going to beat off.
Time to seal
I
the
was
deal.
trying-
Relax. Don't
And-
do it. When
and-
one got to it.
We didn't have smartphones yet, so I
This was
happened
back
to.
in... Gather around, children, for I have news.
I happened to stumble upon a Maxim, which should have been a red flag for me because we never had those in my house, and I was at my parents.
It was a trap, bro.
So I
It's a
open up
trap.
the Maxim and I take it with me, and I go, all right,
why not?
Here we go.
Here we go.
And then and then I'm getting about halfway through the magazine, and there's a family member. I'm not going to say who or how we're related, but somebody I was very closely related to, and it went
In the Maxim magazine?
No,
Like wearing a bikini?
no, it just like it was over. That was it.
In the magazine.
I don't even remember because
That's
all I got,
why you had the magazine.
all I got to was the face, and
Like
it
how
just
close of a family member?
I can't. I'll tell you off air, but
I've got a story that I can follow up with.
I'll tell you how close. Gross close.
Okay.
Grew up close. Gross.
I got a gross close one too.
Let's hear
All
it,
right.
Scotty.
Let me finish
yours, man.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
yeah.
how this came to be.
Giggity.
when
Literally finishing how it came to be.
because it was just a model gig is all it was, is all it was. I mean, I really don't remember what she was wearing because the second I saw that face, I went, ah!
She was
Damn,
like,
in Maxim though.
That's the worst when you got your dick in your hand.
Yeah.
was she in college at the time?
Well, yeah, she was of age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then it's all good. Yeah.
Well,
No
just-
problem.
yeah.
Anywho,
Just squint.
Please.
my
I mean, what guy wouldn't fuck his cousin here at the table?
That's
what I thought.
when she did the shoot, she got everybody a subscription to the magazine.
That's it right there.
And
I knew it.
now see, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't
She wanted
nothing. It wouldn't have been nothing bad at all. It was just that, like, instead of just getting the one magazine, I think they got a subscription. But nobody told me why we were all of a sudden.
Obviously, they
getting
probably
Maxims.
didn't think you were gonna go beat off to it either.
And I was
Just laying this one out there.
I was a teenage boy. Those motherfuckers.
Well, that's all he was doing too, man.
Dude, we'd gotten like 3 of these damn things before anybody caught on that I was the one stealing them, and I was the one stealing them.
Yeah.
I mean, this was an upgrade from the Victoria's Secret catalog.
Fuck, yes, it was. Yeah.
And
Back in the day.
then when I saw that, I was like horrified because, like I said, nobody had informed me.
Nobody notified you of this.
That this
Anybody ever go desperate and grab the National Geographic?
Yeah.
Maybe in my very
Straight
young
out the
years.
gate with this guy.
I may have had it. I may have had it in my hand a time or two.
Beggars
I
can't
might
be
have
choosers,
got
son.
it.
What it is?
So,
What would it be?
Do you guys remember those Time Life collections that they used to sell
Oh, yeah,
back in the day? I had a friend whose parents had a Time Life collection, and it was all about aliens and UFOs and shit. And I remember there was like a painting in there of like a naked alien, but she looked basically just like a woman.
This'll
I
do.
whacked off to that a few
There's
times.
where the love of UFOs.
That's where it all
Dave.
comes from.
Yeah.
We've gotten somewhere.
We've just
tonight.
had a breakthrough.
It
Hasn't we?
is, man. So my weird
safe
story
place.
is I was rolling down the road and I come up. It's back in the day when you go to McDonald's and they had the red boxes outside, right? They'd be
Yeah.
right outside the McDonald's. There was some hot ass girl bending over, getting her shit out, and I yelled out, "Hey, baby," or some bullshit, and she stands up and it's my first cousin.
Oh no!
You can play that. I'm like, just playing.
No. I was like, God damn, sorry, I didn't know it was you, but you're looking
Looking
good.
ugly.
You know, I know it's been awkward ever since.
It's been awkward.
So of course I got to make it awkward, you know.
Yeah, you got to embrace it when
Yeah,
something like that
yeah.
happens.
Oh,
you
man,
got to
you know.
own it at that point.
Hey, baby,
God.
you ever have your asshole licked by a fat guy in an overcoat?
All right.
If not, we can make it happen.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, let's thank our Patreon subscribers.
After that, let's do, please.
Let's
Looking assholes. Let's thank those Patreons.
Let's talk about the people that paid so that this happens, that make this happen.
Let's start with Biscuit Strength.
Hey, what it is?
Hey. Biscuit's now twice the Patreon patron.
Yeah.
He upped his Patreon
He's on the show, and yet
membership,
he's
on the show and upped it. Look at that
real,
guy.
Real
man.
respect.
Look at that guy.
Those new headsets are
on the way.
on the way, baby.
Right.
Our good friends, Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Hey.
Matt, Will, Aaron, Jacqueline. We love you guys. Dub IZ.
Hey. What up, Dub IZ and the fam over at Chess Team Records?
JT Paranormal Son, who was on the show last week.
Which was a good episode. Go listen to it.
That was a good episode.
Check it out.
Check that one out.
I enjoyed it.
And so that leaves our good friend Jamie Rector at In the Groove Records. Yeah.
Woo! Look at Dave. He didn't even need no help.
He took his time.
Actually, so
followed the line.
I have my turntable up in my room that I used to grow weed in, and I need to take it down into the music room.
Yeah.
So that I can actually fucking listen to vinyl. But I still need to get a new needle for it.
My turntable literally just died. I need to get a new one.
Mine's been dead for years, and I still buy it because it looks cool in my apartment.
Yeah, you still buy the vinyl, you mean?
I just bought a Sade album
Dude,
from Jamie at In the Groove.
If I'm gonna listen on Pandora. I buy the vinyl because I want the vinyl.
The vinyl's great, man.
I want to have.
Love me some vinyl.
So, folks, we've already gotten a little bit weird here in the first segment, but
and this is just the first segment.
This is just the first segment. There's much more to
Looking
come.
up and up from here.
Yeah, we got lots of weirdness to come. So
Dave's got a
stick
piss
around.
on the old 77.
That's coming, baby.
Giggity.
See you after this.
Hey guys, Scott here from the old 77. I just want to take a moment and tell you about Infinite Moment Photography. I was down at the Noreen Access a couple of months ago. I was shooting bottles for the Hot Wings Challenge. It went off without a hitch. Thank you. And a big thanks goes to this guy, Rob Schaefer from Infinite Moment Photography. Rob was down at the Noreen Access taking some pictures. He had his impressive equipment out, let me tell you. The guy's got this lens it's huge. You could zoom in on the Capitol. It's like spyware lens stuff. But he got some amazing photos. I saw some of the stuff he did that day. Walked up while I was taking photos of the bottles and said, hey man, I gotta know, what's this all about? So I told him about the Hot Wings Challenge. He said, hey, you mind if I take some? You know, I kind of do this. And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. They turned out amazing. Just look at this. So a big ups to Rob Schaefer from Infinite Moment Photography. He's out of Lynn, Missouri. Find him online at infinitemomentphotography.com. You can also go to Facebook at Infinite Moment Photography. You can see some of his work, send him a message. Family, wedding, newborn, nature photos, Rob does it all, and it's amazing. Check him out online at infinitemomentphotography.com and on Facebook at Infinite Moment Photography. Welcome back to the old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe
world. Sorry, guys, I was a bit early on that one. We should.
That's all right. No worries.
That's okay. It happens to the best of us.
We should have planned. Oh God, no, we're still on.
We're still echoing.
Oh,
no.
Oh shit! My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
Clearly, I'm too high.
You all are experiencing it now.
Bring it down, Dave.
Let's see, boys. We always talk about good shit off the air.
We do.
We do.
All the time.
What was some good shit we were talking about off the air?
Part of it is this thing we're gonna do right now. That's why Dustin and I have switched seats.
Yeah,
That's
I see
right.
that.
We're gonna play a little game.
We got a game.
I'm excited.
All right. So let me tell you what happened.
We all got bells now. I notice.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. That must be part of the game.
I'm just saying.
Why does mine sound different?
All right. I'm gonna tell you.
I just play it.
I'll tell you why I put so much.
Right.
Yeah.
From bed.
Because
I thought that was.
It's because I'm a conquistador.
I thought in
Because you got a big nose, bro.
I get the gold bell.
I thought that was a good thing in Conquistador.
Conquistador?
It's
not?
People are from.
You one of them quesadillas.
Yes.
Hey, it's gyro to you, motherfucker.
So today I was taking a deuce, and I was scrolling on my phone reading random articles, and I thought this would be a fun game to play tonight on the old 77. So I saved it, and we're going to play it. Now, you all have buzzers here.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a photo, give it a minute to come in, and then when you see the photo and you think you know what it is, I'm going to read you a little bit of an article.
Should it be hands-off bells?
I don't know, man. You know what?
However you feel it, right?
I think
don't ring in.
I think the rules should be.
Dude, I'm super competitive. I'm gonna ring that bell first and not.
Here we go.
And not know the answer. And do it Jeopardy style, right?
Yeah.
That's the point. Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture, and then if you think you know what it, I'm going to read you a little bit because these are things that came up on Reddit, and it's people took objects of things and they don't know what it is, so they went to Reddit for help. So we're going to see if we can help them.
So for our listeners that are just listening to us, you need to hit us up on Spotify, hit us up on YouTube. You can actually see.
You can follow along and play with.
Like, subscribe, and get that Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot this is very visual, and I apologize.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
they can see. Yeah. Everybody can see what we're doing. All you got to do is get up on that.
We'll get a play-by-play.
Oh yeah, get on YouTube. We'll isolate this as a separate video. It'll be great.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay, so can we ring in at any time?
At any time, yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So if you're a faster reader than me, then go right ahead. So this is this one, number one, is titled "Never Seen These Things Before, but Found a Couple of Dozen and Some Vines by My House." And this is the picture that she posted. It's some kind of bug. Never seen these before, but I found a couple of dozen of these on some vines in my house. What
is that bug?
This bug. Biscuit.
It's like a stink bug or a ladybug.
It's either a stink bug or a ladybug.
I mean, there's kind of the same thing.
All right. I'll tell you what. We'll allow one more chime in if somebody wants to back.
Do you need a specific species name? Like, how specific do I have to be?
Oh, yeah. Does it?
I don't know.
Some people call them a stink bug. Some people call them a ladybug.
We're making this game up as we go.
Oh man!
Yeah, right.
No, I think Biscuit's right.
I don't know what the hell.
I think it's a stink
you
bug.
You want to hit your bell, Scotty?
I think it's a tomato bug.
Tomato bug. Sorry, Dave. I can only get two guesses in this.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm still learning.
All right.
Fuck you, Dave.
I'm still learning.
So this was answered later by Metaband Man. This is a new
lanternfly.
Sorry, this is a lanternfly, and then she said, "Fellow Jersey in here."
You got to kill those things.
Yeah, nobody's gonna guess. I never even heard of a
lanternfly from New Jersey. Come on, man, from fucking Joy.
I didn't say this is. Oh, by the way, the winner gets this shot of very expensive whiskey poured from exclusively from the old 77 Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill. Oh my gosh,
little taste
the
of what
private reserve in the back,
and also that shot glass. Like you can scan that shot glass.
Oh yeah,
and it takes you right to the show, right?
Yeah, so you can
certainly can, and you can.
Oh shit,
you can get similar shot glasses to this over at theold77.com, where we do sell shot glasses and our merch stand. Check them out.
Swag.
The fall collection is now.
The fall collection.
The fall collection.
Yeah, I still need to get those modeling pics back to you.
Nice.
Okay, so let's
still
go.
looking for that wide angle lens.
I know, right? Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. I don't know. You know what?
I didn't want to get too risque during that photo shoot. After all, I didn't want to catch AIDS.
All right, so
got the HIV. Got the HIV.
All right, so what do we got here?
Man.
This next picture is a photo of this thing, and it said hotel room bed leg has red flashing light coming from a rubber. Dave.
Hit it once, Dave.
It's a sex toy, for sure.
Dave says a sex toy. Who wants to get backup guess?
Oh, man.
Although the light seems to be on the wrong end.
I'm going to go with it's like a level.
A level?
For the bed, yeah. It shoots
Okay, now see, this one was this one I do know.
I can see that.
This one's kind of an easy one, but this is a bug detector. A bed bug detector. And I don't like that it's flashing.
Yeah, no kidding, right? It's flashing.
How can I fuck it?
I'm going to try to give you hints. I'll tell you what, I'm going to follow along on my phone so I can try to maybe give you guys some hints or something, because I may have made this game a little too hard. So,
no, you're good.
This next thing says, I found this under my sofa in a holiday-let apartment. Does anyone know what it is?
Under my... Cat hair.
Cat hair?
It looks like a sea creature, like a
Ring your bell, Dave. If you want to make a guess.
Seaweed. I'm going seaweed.
Seaweed.
I don't know. Something from the sea.
All right. The answer is...
Grandma Gertie's hearing aid.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. It is... I believe this is a spice.
Oh.
Cayenne pepper.
Somebody's got a ding.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Turmeric.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, I could be wrong because I really don't know what the fuck this is, so keep that.
Clearly, that's not a cayenne pepper.
This is saffron.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's some pretty valuable stuff.
That's expensive shit. Yeah,
like that.
What is saffron?
Yeah, what did they use saffron for? I'll Google it real quick.
Give it a hot goog, Dave.
Yeah, man.
I know saffron is super expensive.
Search K point.
I know anytime Bobby Flay uses it on TV, he's got to pull his big dick out and grind the pepper. You know, Bobby's got to have that big grinder.
So it's a spice then. It's
it's a spice.
You cook with it.
He'll do stuff like that.
Okay.
One of the spice
right there.
girls.
OP is rich.
So yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's ridiculously expensive.
Oh wow.
They also use it to make food coloring and apparently medicines.
Does it say what the flavor is? I was thinking it was like licorice. And if that's the case, I don't want that shit.
Not in this particular article. They do not mention, but they use it for anything from depression to anxiety to Alzheimer's disease.
Oh shit, Dave's on that train now.
PMS cramps.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Dave's on that saffron.
Yeah.
Kinds of stuff. Here's another thing. Did you guys know that like wild ginseng is valuable?
That's what
as
it is.
fuck?
Ginseng.
If you can find wild ginseng,
there's a problem with ginseng because once it grows in the ground, it doesn't grow there again.
And it takes a long
Back home,
time.
there's a ginseng farm in Greenville, Illinois, and they grow that shit.
But supposedly, this stuff, the wild stuff, is worth way more money than the stuff that's grown on the farms. Like I have a neighbor that actively goes into the woods and tries to find ginseng.
Finds it, yeah.
So he can sell it.
Man, yeah.
Trunk full of chemicals. Let's do this.
Yeah. What do we got next
Breaking
here?
Bad
What do we
shit.
got?
All right, trunk full of chemicals in the 1920s home. What is it for? Biscuit.
Kerosene for your lanterns.
Ooh.
Got a secondary.
Abortions.
Abortion.
Please be
Dave's right.
abortions. Please be abortions. Please be abortions.
Okay, so
honestly,
I'm going to give you a hint.
Actually, as of recently, that's what you have to do these days to get an abortion too.
And see, they've got 17, 35, 18, 14 kids. Jesus.
Okay, so I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to make it a little easier
Boy, there's numbers on those
because
things.
you're both wrong. But I'm going to make it a little bit easier because of the way the answer is worded later in the article. Yeah, get in there and get a good look.
Get up in there, man.
Yeah.
Get up in there.
I'm wondering why do all these things
Really
have?
analyze
Why
it.
are all the numbers
Don't
on
focus.
top of the
Don't,
containers?
I'll tell you what. Don't focus on the what it is or why it is. Focus on the what it is, not what is it for. Just focus on what is it. What are we looking at in this photograph? First person that can tell me. Is this actually a trunk full of chemicals, or are they mistaken? Like, what could this be?
Oh, I'd say they're for sure.
You gonna wanna? There you go.
I'd say they're for. I apologize.
Stickler on that fucking bell, right?
Hey, no,
Seriously.
respect.
I'm trying to be a good host because you could say it all, and I can't take the answer. You know, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
I think they're mistaken. It's not a trunk full of chemicals, but like
Yeah.
of canning stuff.
Canning stuff.
'Cause that's what
huh?
that's what they did back in the day. They
Okay,
canned
I can
shit.
see that.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to
Is that
figure
cream
out
corn?
why is there numbers on top
So-
of everything?
Green corn.
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you this.
Fuck you, losers.
Actually, no, I can't. I've got to do the opposite because it's not. It is a trunk full of chemicals, but it is mercury, which is explosive. Was it degradation product?
You know that's why the Mad Hatter went mad.
And it
Right.
is
Yeah. Yep.
ammonium.
Ammonium.
Ammonium? Is that ammonium?
Yeah. That's
that's ammonium.
Yeah. So there you go.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
thanks.
Biscuit. I thought I could give it to you, but I can't give that one
Shit,
to you.
That's
Damn.
all right, but I still got a
Damn,
mark.
Oh, I know what that
Scratched
is.
out, but it's a mark.
That's a mushroom.
Came out of the ground overnight. What is it? Dave says it's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
I'll take a secondary guess from somebody.
It's a mushroom.
Yeah, it can't be the same.
Don't even try.
Okay, if
It's one of those little ball things my kids play with.
Yeah, it looks like one of those dog toys.
It's an E pluribus unum mushroom.
Okay, we need a judge's call. Who should I take, Scotty or Scotty? Because
Oh,
you
Dave.
did say the same thing as Dave. So
Dave.
should I
Dave
take
did it
Dave
first.
Dave was first.
Not
Yeah.
Dave's got to be first. Should I take Scotty or Biscuit as the second?
Go Biscuit.
I'll let Dave pick since he got to go
Obviously
first.
not.
I'll pick biscuits and Scotty pick biscuit.
All right. Well, you both had the same answer, and that's
Yeah,
where
he's
the
just saying that
controversy
'cause he
lies.
wasn't gonna
Okay.
win.
Am I right?
He was right, though.
It's like that ain't a kid's toy.
It is
A kid's
basket
toy.
stinkhorn, or
Yeah, a
it's a
stinkhorn
fungus,
mushroom.
which I'll give that to you. Mushroom, fungus.
No, I've actually seen
That's
like
debatable.
you know those sped up what do they call them, like the time lapse videos. I've seen time lapse videos of those things growing.
There's
out of the ground.
a YouTube, or no, not a YouTube, Netflix.
Fantastic Fungi is a
Yep.
documentary where you
Yep.
can actually see
see that
in
stuff
slow
grow.
motion.
Let that
you
one
can
slide,
see it
but
grow.
be more specific.
It took like what 9 years to make that documentary.
Oh shit!
I don't know, but that's Paul Stamets, who is the guy.
That thing's awesome.
My favorite thing about Paul Stamets is his story about how the first time he took magic mushrooms, it cured his stuttering. It cured his stuttering.
I believe it.
Yeah, in one dose.
All right, next one.
Yeah, keep going.
This next one is really good.
Mushrooms are cool.
I can't wait to see you guys, the look on you guys' faces for this next one. All right. Dave, I believe, got it first.
Methamphetamine.
All right. This says blue crystal-like baggie found in an apartment of a 92-year-old lady. Who wants secondary? Biscuit.
It's blue Play-Doh.
Blue Play-Doh.
Blue Play-Doh.
Okay.
She's 92 years old. She obviously has grandkids.
It's a bold guess.
Somebody left it in there.
I'm going to say right now you're both incorrect.
That's a lot of mothballs.
They're tiny. It is. Let me give you a hint. Let me see how I can word a hint.
Moths do have tiny balls.
That's a lot of them in one bag.
It is something that you would put something else in.
Something that you would put something else in, huh?
So you put this in something else?
You put something in this.
You put something in this.
Yes. Dave.
Do you put plants in it?
Plants? No, it is copper sulfate. And apparently...
old people put their hair in it.
You know what? Why not? I mean, grandma gonna do. I mean, they rubbed fucking, what was it, uranium on their goddamn faces to get a glow back in the day. Why would they not?
Absolutely. Anybody will try anything at least once.
But if you put an iron nail in it, it will get copper coated.
So they say that they say that it's copper sulfate, but like, what's the purpose of it?
Grandma got that underneath their couch
copper sulfate,
right?
I don't know.
She watched Breaking Bad once.
Is she
I got a baggie.
Is she drinking that? I mean, my grandma used to take fucking Vicks and she'd glop it out and eat it. She gets sick or something. Got to eat a handful of two fingers of Vicks, boy.
Holy
That's a lady.
Sheesh, man!
And she would eat it like she would.
She'd open the fucking jar and fingers.
My grandpa used to rub it on his feet. Does that actually do?
Yes.
Yeah, that works.
Vicks?
I've done that.
Yeah.
So when you
let me tell you one thing: don't ever rub it on your penis.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Whenever, like, if you're ever
Learn that one the
welding
hard way.
for any reason and you get like some of it in your eyes, it's called a flash burn.
Yeah.
The best way to get rid of a flash burn in your eyes, and I've had to do this, is cut a fresh potato open, stick it on your eyes, and guarantee in like a couple hours the potato will be black. It pulls out the metal in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's had that happen when I worked
Good bit of
for
safety information from Biscuit Strength here.
So my dad was a Boilermaker, and he used to say to put like a little bit of Vicks on your eyes when the potato wouldn't work.
Really?
And I swear to God, that sounds like the wrong like advice to do, but if you're so fucking burnt, it works.
It's like getting
your
sand
eyelids
in your
will
fucking
peel,
eyes.
man, but it works.
And don't rub.
It is one of the worst experiences
Don't rub
I've ever
icy
had.
hot on your nuts.
So copper sulfate is used for pesticide, fungicide, herbicide, algicide, and molluscicide.
All the sides, all right.
All the sides. Even that side.
Back in the day, you got to have all the sides covered.
Mainly, they use it for controlling the growth of algae in ponds or lakes.
That's why Grandma
ain't getting no algae in that gut. That's what it is. Fuck your probiotics.
That's why she lived to be 100.
You can also use it to kill
92.
That's what the Queen did.
Right?
Oh, rip.
Oh, I love it. I saw I saw Betty White says 99, then the Queen 96. USA win.
Again.
USA. We need a USA. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
We do. I agree.
What are these black eggs? Biscuit.
Seed ticks.
Seed ticks.
No, they're too big to be seed ticks.
Those are
damn it.
They're like little black eggs.
No. I can't do it. I already rang it.
I don't know.
Be my guest. I don't know, man.
Caterpillar eggs.
Caterpillar eggs. All right. I will say Scotty is the closest.
So
you know what? I'm going to give this to Scotty.
Spider eggs.
I'm going to give this to Scotty because he's close that he got eggs, and that's fair.
Yeah.
They are sweet potato bug.
Oh, hell no.
Squash bug. There's a few different ones, but they're definitely either.
It's all bugs.
Yeah.
It's a bug.
It is bugs, eggs of a bug. Ode bug.
There's no point fighting them.
Could have been more specific.
It's all hopeless.
I want a shirt that just says that. It's all hopeless.
All right. Up next, what is this pennant with a secret compartment with a secret compartment with holes?
Now, is the 50-cent piece
the 50
just
cent
for size?
for scale? Yeah.
Reference.
Oh,
what is it? Oh, okay.
Do you put like for like some sort of like baby powder or something to be able to from back in the Disney. Hold your fucking turn.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish.
I'm sorry. I let it slip.
Explaining.
I let it slip.
To that's like what old people did back in the day to like help with like sweat and shit.
Okay.
I would say.
Scotty?
I think it's one of those reliquums that they like put your loved one's hair in. You know, when they die, they'll snip it and they'll put like a little picture and shit.
Yeah. All right.
And it's open so you can smell your loved one.
I'm going to go with this right here.
Because it's not creepy.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I was trying not to.
I didn't realize I'd done that.
Shit. If I would have read a little bit more, I could have been more specific.
I know.
Well, my answer.
You get the point, because Biscuit was closer.
Yeah, he was on it.
Yeah, he was on it. He was on it.
For that win. Son.
Now, did you see that before you guessed?
Come back. No.
Okay, fair enough. I believe you. He's an honorable man. I believe
I can't
him.
read that fast.
What is that?
So here's the next one. Oh, Biscuit.
That's to catch flies.
Yeah.
To catch flies.
I've heard of this before.
Yep.
I can't remember.
But it should be like vinegar in there.
All right.
I think it's to catch Winnie the Pooh.
To catch Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. They're making like a horror movie with Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother.
Huh.
Okay. Since I've gotten real lenient and I'm getting them into whoever gets the closest, I'm going to give this one to Biscuit because it is not to catch them; it is to deter them.
How does that?
Because the reflecting light off the water and the pennies are supposed to scare them away.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
I've never heard of that working.
I thought it was a bag of
But you've actually seen that though.
Yeah. I mean, I've known.
Yeah, I've never seen that shit before.
Yeah, I've heard it. I don't know that I've seen it, but I've definitely.
I've seen a lot of old timey shit, but
they actually sell bags like that. It's it gets some it's like sugar water or something in the bottom of it, and the flies go in, but they can't go back out.
Can't get out. Yeah,
I've seen those.
Yeah, my dad has a whole bunch of those.
Yeah, you can make those with like a 2-liter bottle, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we have one left, and there are 10. Everybody has a point. So
I thought I had 2, cuz.
Oh, no, man,
everybody has
one away.
Did I? Did I fuck up?
Wiener take off.
Yeah, you already had one. Okay, well, so if somebody ties Biscuit in this one, we have plenty for a tiebreaker.
It's a fight to the death.
So if somebody,
that's right, we have to
Biscuit's in the lead.
Toss our shirts, grease up.
But this will be 10, and I feel like 10 is a good round number for this bit. So I found this device, and I have the fuck clue where that is. It's a Soviet device.
In the Balkans?
I don't know where that is.
It's 130 kilograms, about 1 meter long, and made in 1963. It looks like some sort of telescope spotlight. Any more information be much appreciated.
Shit, I'm going to say it's a mortar.
You rang in first, Biscuit.
It's a mortar.
A border?
A border.
Mortar.
Oh, a mortar. Shit. Ooh, that's...
Look at it. It looks like one. It's got the primer on the end of it.
Yeah, I can see that, but it's also got that like 3-headed thing on the end there.
And what's this bowling ball looking like thing?
Right.
Bowling balls.
We have room for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Chime in, somebody, if you want to try to take this crown.
Dave.
I'm going to guess it's a prototype, early fleshlight prototype.
Bazooka.
You know what? I'm going to let all of you guess on this one, including Scotty. Because I'm just going to fuck the rules. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know which one's closest. I think I was leaning toward Biscuit, but it is a Kalama. Here we go. It is this thing. And it apparently has a night sight on it, so I'm guessing it goes on like a gun.
Oh, my God.
So I would give it to Scott more of a bazooka rocket launcher type.
Yeah.
So if you put it on like a gun,
Well, then
put that on my pistol.
In that case, we guess we go to sudden death.
Fight to the death.
Dave it's not Dave. Sorry, Dave. Scott and Biscuit. What is this copper box? Found in an antique store, 6-sided copper box. Was told it was a sewing box, but no Google searches match. What is this box?
Oh, it's a 6-sided.
Oh, and this is a good one.
Copper box.
This is an easy one.
I think it's a burial box.
Think it's a burial box? Biscuit, I'm going to allow you to guess also.
Hold up.
It's shaped like a bluebird house, but I know that's.
But you can paint that, right?
It's not what it is, but it's what it's shaped like.
I'm thinking maybe it's
following the rules by ringing in.
6-sided.
That's where you stored your medicine.
That could be a good
medicine
one too.
box.
There's got to be a reason why it's slanted.
I'm going to.
I'm thinking on the copper because it would seal, right? You wouldn't smell or anything.
I think Biscuit got the closest in this one because it's a humidor.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Same thing at Seals.
It is a copper line. Well, I mean, he said you store medicine in it.
Yeah.
I think that's closer.
Tobacco was used for medicine.
Right, that's medicine.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
sure.
saying. What's
Still
up?
is used
What's
as a
up?
medicine.
I can see that now.
And it could have been back when this was going on. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Mark that down. I
the
wanna see that
winner is Biscuit Strength. Oh, wrong one. My bad. There we go. Did they boo?
What does he win?
Thank you.
He wins this shot of fine
Dear
whiskey.
God.
You do
When
with it
he's
as you
doing
will.
it.
Oh, yeah. Chug, 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 chug.
Delicious.
How was it? Was it good?
Oh, just the finest of what the old 77 Bar and Grill has to offer.
It is the finest that the old
Straight
77
off the tab.
Bar and
Kinda
Grill
weird he came
has
out with
to
it
offer.
when in
So,
the bathroom
ladies and
empty, came out
gentlemen,
full.
thank you for tuning in to this edition of What the Fuck Is That?
I like it. You know,
What the fuck?
I like that idea.
What the fuck?
Even if we just do like one a week.
What?
That was spicy.
You know what I mean?
the fuck was that?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Stay tuned.
Are we taking a break now?
I think we should. This is a good break time. We're going to take a break. We'll take a short
gonna be
break.
honest,
Something like
I gotta-
that, everybody needs a
I gotta take a piss, Dave.
Dave actually doesn't have to pee on the old 77, but we're still taking a break. No, actually, I can totally pee right now. I'm
Don't
lying.
lie. Don't lie.
I can always pee, man.
Well, you've got plenty of bottle options and everything. And stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Right here.
Down.
To cool it down.
Cooling it down.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
And we back, boys. Cooling it down. Scott's over there looking all fresh, not having to push any buttons and shit.
I don't even know what to do.
I know,
What do I do with my
right?
hands?
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, I'm staying over here. This is kind of fun, man. I'm
It is.
enjoying this.
Learning experience.
Yeah,
It's all a learning
I enjoy
experience.
right here. It's
Everything.
nice.
All of life. It's all a learning experience.
You know, sometimes I get fucking tired of learning shit. Not
I do
gonna
too.
lie.
I do too. I do too.
Not gonna lie.
Depends on what I'm learning, I guess,
Oh.
right? You know, if it's fun, but
Right.
you know.
Oh, did I tell my grumpy old man story yet?
Oh, no shit. No.
Tell us. I want to
so
hear
I,
this.
So I roll up into school the other day, right? My kid's in junior high. I roll up into school. I drop my kid off, and I'm like, all right, bye, love you. You know, he's old enough now where he doesn't give me the love you.
Yeah.
So I got the fist bump going.
Yeah.
So we got to do the, we're men.
Yeah,
we bump
absolutely.
fists.
That's what we do.
Men.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we do that shit.
How it should
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Right? You know,
Yeah.
we don't show emotion. We're men. Now go slay it. You know, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to give him, you know, good positive vibes before I send him off to school. Well, this mop-headed dude, some teacher, I don't even know who he is, but he had to have been like some young guy I'd never seen before. But he had that junior vibe, you know, that junior high vibe, like, you. I'm like, me? I'm in my car getting ready to drive. He's like, pull over here, pull over here. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want? I just mouthed that through the glass.
Nice.
So already I'm pissed off at this guy. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. And he's like, hey, was that Jamal? And I went, no. That was with Jonah? No, Jamal. I just want to tell you, I should have called last night. I'm sorry. He's like, I got busy, but Jamal has really been saying some really questionable things in class lately.
He called your son Jamal?
And all I went was, you should have made that call, bro, because that was Jonah, and I don't know who the fuck you are. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, all right, can I go now?
Yeah.
I mean, this dude straight pulled a junior high coach on me. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Scotty went all gangsta.
I straight up.
Don't play that shit.
I knew the moment I saw this dude that I'd been on this earth 20 years longer than that fucking dude.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens.
No, thank you.
You know what you should have done? You should have took one for Jamal and been like, that bastard, I'm going to get him when he gets home.
I'm going to beat that motherfucker when he gets home. I hope you're happy, teacher.
I was too busy pissed off at this dude trying to tell me what to do.
When he shows up to school with bruises tomorrow,
the first thing I did,
because of you.
I rolled out of class. Happy. I picked up the phone. I was like, honey, just want to let you know in case school calls. I totally told this teacher to go fuck himself, basically.
I gave the finger to somebody on the way over here tonight. Yeah.
Congratulations, Dave.
I had a little road rage incident.
They pull out in front of you, man?
Fellas. No, so I was trying to merge onto the highway. As one does.
That's what you do
when
right?
they're on their way to Scott's house. And so I'm trying to merge, and there's a bit of traffic in the lanes that I'm trying to merge into, but I've got a clear lane, so I do what a respectful driver would do, and I turn my left signal on, and I start to merge. And as I start to merge, I notice this car moving a little bit faster than I would expect that car to move, and so I had to swerve over to the right.
So they sped up to keep you from merging?
Yes.
I hate when people do that.
And I had a ton of room to merge, too. Like, it's not like it would have been inconvenient.
No, they were just being a dick about it.
So I moved back over into the merging lane on the right, and as the car flew by, I gave him the old Clark Griswold, And I looked over, and it was a female, and I think there was somebody in the passenger seat, too, but like...
Oh, that's even better.
They were paying no attention. And me and Biscuit talked about this off the air, like... That is my fucking pet peeve driving when you are trying to merge onto the highway. Somebody's in that lane. There's nobody in the fucking left lane, but they won't get over for you. That is my fucking pet peeve driving. Like, come on, bro.
Dude, my pet peeve is when I try to do something like that and I pass them and they're doing this.
Just head down.
And they're on their phone. They're not even looking at the fucking road.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened in my case.
Makes me so damn mad.
Yeah.
Man, one time I was with my ex-wife, and this lady cut me off on the boulevard in front of just a little bit past Schnucks, I think is what it is on the boulevard.
Yeah, Schnucks.
Yeah, so we were almost to the tobacco store and all that good stuff.
Tobacco store.
And this lady, like, she pulled out of the parking lot and she came right in front of me, and I almost hit her. So I lay on the horn, and I got my road rage has gotten a lot better. This is back when I still used to lose my shit a lot before I calmed down.
Calm down a bit. Yeah.
Now I'm hanging out of the goddamn window with my wife at the time. She's got me by the pants with one hand, and she's steering the car with the other.
That's a good woman.
While I got both hands out the window with my whole upper body sticking out, going, "You stupid fucking bitch! Why don't you learn how to fucking drive? God!" And then
Dustin, how to get back in the car?
I slid back because of course she was screaming at me because I was acting like a jackass, like I was, jackass. Yeah, I was being a jackass. I admit it. I shouldn't have done
that, though. At least you can go back and admit that.
But here's the worst part. We go the red light in front of us was red. So then she pulled up right beside me, and she was like all apologetic, and then I felt really bad.
That's what she did wrong.
That's the worst thing to do is kill them with kindness, man.
When they pull up and they've got kids, and you've been yelling them out, cussing them, giving your best material.
I was pissed.
So
6 kids and a nun, sitting in the back seat.
Did you guys hear about this? Did you guys hear about this thing that happened at this Chick-fil-A?
What?
In Florida, of course.
Hey.
In Florida, of
Good
course.
day, Chick-fil-A in Florida.
So apparently, this somebody was trying to carjack somebody, and dude that worked at Chick-fil-A decided he was going to do something about it.
Wasn't having none of it.
At the
We should watch
Chick-fil-A?
that. We should watch that.
Will you move that little window for me? Move the sharing window.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
The little white one.
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit, rewind.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. What did we just do?
Hold on. I'll give you some volume, too.
Yeah, hang on. Let me crank you up a little bit. Wait, this is TMZ, so this is somebody famous?
Dude got him in a headlock?
No, it's nobody famous.
Oh, I was going to say.
I thought he had him in like...
So he's got him in a headlock. We see a lot of people run up to him. He's down. Are both men down on the ground?
Yeah,
I think there's two of them.
So he's still got him in the headlock.
100%.
Some jujitsu shit right there, man.
What up? Even if he taps, choke his ass out.
Nighty-night.
Yeah. Night, motherfucker.
Hit it one more time. Let's
Look
see
at
that
that.
takedown.
He might have.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of gave him a little DDT.
Oh,
there.
yeah, it does. He hit his head.
Face
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, and then
that dude
tucked
knew.
it. Oh, he's out. Night.
One more time.
Can we get
You're
a
going
slow-mo?
night.
Can we get a slow-mo?
That dude.
Look at this.
That dude knows what he's doing.
Face to the ass.
Oh, yeah.
He knows
Up
what the
under the chin.
Yeah, he knows what
Tuck
he's doing.
that head.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, he is out. You ain't doing nothing, sir.
Yeah.
I'm
Did you see that ponytail run out there to help that dude?
Yeah.
I'm no
Yes.
MMA fighter by any fucking stretch of the imagination, but I've been taught a few shoot moves, and this is
Look at that. Just stands right up. Boom. Head.
Yep.
Expose that neck.
Use his weight against him.
he knows what he's doing. I'll give you that. It does it not say who it is, or does it not say?
It's not a celebrity or anything. It's just
No,
some
it's just-
dude that
it's
was
just
trying to.
So this is just some
Yeah.
shit that happened in a Chick-fil-A or some
Yeah,
shit.
literally.
Video and somebody getting jacked.
Yeah, man. This
Oh,
guy-
he was getting jacked.
It was a carjacking,
carjacked.
an attempted carjacking.
Oh, the chick run out with the kid.
Right.
So the guy that's
I just saw that.
so the guy that's getting his ass whooped is the carjacker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see, from the gray shirt, I thought he worked at Chick-fil-A.
No, he's on the. There's two dudes on the ground right now.
The
The, other
dude
one
with
has the safety vest.
the safety vest. He
Yeah.
works at Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this dude's in line at Chick-fil-A. Somebody comes
Boom,
running
right
up
there.
at Chick-fil-A, tries to steal his car,
Dude,
and he
safety
fucks
vest?
his shit up.
Boom.
Night. I do his
That's
gas
a muscle
station ready. That's what it is.
That's roid rage.
That's what you gotta be.
You know that dude's getting laid tonight.
You know that dude was just praying for this to happen.
Especially since that shit's up on TMZ.
No, man, that dude's
Long
been
as it ain't on a
fuming for
Sunday.
years. He's been training for this.
It's like that guy. It's like that guy that fucking beat up the fucking mountain lion and then
yeah.
had a press conference about it.
Oh,
we talked about
the
that.
dude who beat up the kangaroo.
No. Well, we've talked about that too.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but there was
respect.
there
dude.
was a guy
Right.
who had a fucking cougar, a mountain lion, come after him.
Oh, that
and-
was me.
And he got not that kind of cougar.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And he
Is that what we're calling it now?
and he got the thing into a fucking headlock, subdued it or some shit.
Oh, that is fucking.
And then they had a press conference about
That
it.
dude shoots huge loads.
And the dude's girlfriend was sitting right
was
next
that
to him.
around here?
No, this was in I want to say Oregon
Okay,
or
okay.
some
It's gotta be.
Pacific Northwest.
That sounds like
Dude,
something though that would happen around here.
I was on Highway
That would happen
94
back
today.
home, too.
I had a coyote jump out in front of me today while I was on 94, and it was big, dude.
Really?
It was a big
Coyote?
coyote. Yeah.
Was he chasing a roadrunner?
No,
Ah.
no, he was
Well,
not.
I
There were
mean,
no
Dave
clips.
a couple of years ago wasn't it
Or
on the way?
animals.
It was on the way to your place that you saw the giant cat.
The bobcat. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen a bobcat before.
So back home in Greenville, Illinois, they had I think it was. Well, I shared the picture with Dave on his Facebook page. It was like dude, that thing was like a 100-pound cat.
Dude,
Yeah, it was
a
big.
bobcat
It was a
is
big damn
a mountain
cat.
lion is nothing compared.
Oh, yeah.
a bobcat's just like a fucking
Small.
house cat.
That's like
compared
the
to
yeah.
a fucking mountain
I
lion.
mean, a mountain lion's like the
150 pounds.
bulldog of it. You
But
know?
still, dude, like
dude,
the bobcat that jumped out in front of me. I mean, it was I'm just guessing. I'm guessing it was a good 35, 40 pounds.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't
easily.
small,
Fucking easily.
but
Well,
definitely a mountain lion.
It was
Oh,
funny
yeah.
because Dave
Trigger.
came on the show, talked about it, and then like 2 days later, I saw KRCG talking about it.
Goddamn
Yeah.
bobcat.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
a bobcat out there, boys. Oh shit!
Well, and we have bears now.
do?
Missouri
Yeah.
has bears now too,
Yeah.
which we've talked about. Yeah.
That's something, man. I ain't never lived anywhere that had bears.
Me neither.
Bears.
Yeah, they saw one in Holt Summit.
Seriously.
Yeah, a baby. It was
Recently?
a baby. It was a baby bear. This has been about. I don't know.
Mama's sitting back going.
This has
"You
been
all
close
fuck
to
with
a,
him."
This has been close to a year.
I'm just waiting.
yeah,
I'm gonna sit back
waiting
here.
to
I'm gonna
fuck
keep my
somebody up.
cool.
Yeah. I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where
There's
Mom.
Daddy Bear.
I don't know if anybody ever saw Mama, but this little guy they got on camera a couple times.
That's
Kids
what,
always
I
wanting to go to
never
fucking
wanted-
McDonald's, man.
I've never wanted to go hiking, like in like Montana, Wisconsin, because of that fucking reason.
Dude, I've heard stories.
They will stalk you.
Like
you ever
in
watch
the
a house fucking
trees,
cat?
right?
Yeah, you're just like, where the fuck did you come from?
Oh,
imagine
hi, kitty.
Now one that's like 150 pounds.
Yeah,
getting
man.
ready to fuck your world up.
And they will if they want to.
Yeah, anytime.
Easily.
You're done. When I was in Colorado a few months ago, I saw big cat paw prints everywhere, man.
I'm out.
I saw big cat paw prints in my fucking driveway in the snow.
No, dude, that's just because you got a lot of furries hanging around.
That's right. Yeah,
they're just looking for a place to. Yeah, they're just looking for a place to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You guys got the finest furry litter box we've ever seen.
I can't wait. We're going back again this spring. We're going back to Colorado. I never want to leave when I'm there.
My brother just got back from
What is it about Colorado that does it for you, man?
I just love the mountains, man. And
not the first guess.
I love the.
I agree.
I love the recreational cannabis aspect of it.
I mean,
great.
you live in a state where it's recreational, though.
No, I don't. I live
well,
in a state
not
where it's
recreational. I mean,
medicinal.
it's medicinal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
But you live in a legalized state, is what I'm getting at.
You have the proper licensing.
I do. I can legally consume cannabis in the state of Missouri.
Yeah.
Hey,
praise Jesus. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I was just going to say that. And hallelujah.
Yeah. No, but Colorado is just a whole different vibe, compared to...
The air's better there.
Yeah, the air's great.
I've never been, but that's why I hear.
I mean,
Never
sure,
been.
it's,
But I bet it is.
When you're high, literally, when you're elevated, it's a little harder to catch your breath.
I do wonder how that affects, like, the, cannabis being at a higher altitude, the way it is kind of like...
How would that affect,
I don't know.
materials at
I think
higher...
like the intake of it.
Yeah.
Just because you're like thinner air.
Yeah, you probably get a little higher.
If it is like the high hits differently.
Probably. I don't know.
I would think.
They should do a study on that.
But I'm curious how the elevation would deal with like atoms and materials. So could you bend them easier at a higher elevation? Because they're spread out further?
It sounds like we've
probably, but it's probably like a minuscule difference.
Maybe.
Sounds like we've got a science experiment we needed to perform on this show.
Let's go to Colorado. Get in the Jeep.
I have my kid's science kit at home. Like, we could do this shit.
We can do this shit.
Yeah. I got some geodes we could smack with some hammers. What you guys? What you need, bro?
Hey.
What you need? We got one of those circuit breaker kit things, like where you connect shit, and it's like
mad science.
Yeah.
Kids be hooking up circuits to the geodes.
Oh, dude,
little Frankenstein be walking around.
Jack, my youngest by 1 minute, he loves anything where you like put shit together or take shit apart,
tinker with
things.
Yeah,
he likes that kind of thing.
Oh my God! If I was that kid. I was older than somebody by 1 minute, I would constantly tell
Hold
them.
that above them.
Right. Like, back in my day. And then proceed to tell them what I did just a minute ago.
Right.
All the fucking time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back in my day, I was over there.
It's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for comedy. No doubt about it.
I'd be relentless.
Did you guys know they have a thing every year in Ohio? I think they call it like
Twins Day.
Twins Day, yeah, where it's all identical twins.
Do you know the man kit?
I know people that go there.
And they were there.
There you go. I went to school with them.
Yeah,
the Nolan. My friends back home, the Nolans go there,
and they're
Sounds like
good musicians too.
Very downside up.
I want to go there to meet chicks.
Right.
Hey,
absolutely right. Good idea.
It's all old chicks though.
I wonder how many. I wonder how many identical twin sets have gotten together with other identical twin sets that have met at that Twins Day.
Probably.
All of them.
How many have diluted the gene pool with that? Right, because then you don't know, like, what the hell's going on,
and then it gets really
and
then it gets really weird when they have kids and their kids all look like each other.
Oh yeah, you've seen those where they have like the matching families, like where this twin married this twin.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, that's some weird shit.
That is. Some
I don't know
weird
how
shit.
that works.
Well, there's the one lady in Russia who had like 7 sets
of
twins or whatever, and they just have this big, huge family,
in Russia.
Look at back in the day. Like, look at my
they
twins.
joined the army now.
This is Vladimir and Vladimir and Vladimir and Vladimir.
And Kozlov.
And there's Kevin.
Kozlov is very good.
Yes.
Man.
Let me tell you of my wife Helga and our 17 children.
She makes the borscht really well, let me tell you.
She is very good woman.
She feed and ball drain. That's all I say.
And ball drain.
She have
Ball drain,
smile
very nice.
and laugh
Ball
like
drain.
angel. Oh, yes, Klaudilov. You say good things about me. You turn me on so much.
That's her. That's her.
That's identical.
You just do.
I am so turned on right now, Vlasky.
Very turned on.
Say something sexy to me, Helga. Give it to me, my dear. Oh, Kozlov.
There's a YouTube channel called...
I have much desire for you.
There's a hydraulic press YouTube channel. And the dude is fucking Russian. And he listened to him, him and his wife talk about just smashing things in a hydraulic press.
I've seen
it's
that.
Fucking amazing.
My kids love to watch weird videos like that. Like there's a YouTube channel that my kids watch that is nothing but people. You don't actually see people at all. It's just like a close-up view of this grinder thing that you throw shit into and it smashes it into a million pieces.
And how fucking cool is it to watch?
It's satisfying, according to my daughter.
It is.
She'll watch that thing and it's grinding up a bowling ball.
My kids love that.
People get
That's so
pour a whole bunch of
satisfying,
salt in
Dad.
the glass and it overflows and they take a knife and just slice the top.
I don't get that.
Yeah. So satisfying.
I get that. I do understand that.
Fuck
I
yeah.
watch people shave soap, play with slime.
Fucking supporting a chub over
Crunchy
here.
slime is my shit.
I watch him pop the pimples every now and then.
I have a weird fetish with that.
There's a whole fetish for
Until they have to cut
chiropractors. People love watching videos of people getting their
been to a
backs
chiropractor?
popped. And
Have you
shit,
seen
yeah.
that great big dude, Bo Hightower?
I don't think
Who
so.
snaps all the big dudes, all the
I don't
wrestlers
watch
and
that.
stuff.
I've seen him, and he does the hammer and chisel.
Yeah, he'll do the hammer.
I've watched a few of those on WWE Network, but the crunching and the chiropractor thing that just makes me uncomfortable.
I don't get that.
I don't like that one.
It's not
I don't like
It's just a
body
pop.
things. I don't like body things, and I don't
when
like.
they get those juicy
Oh,
ones.
yeah,
What about this?
Yeah. Oh, Dave.
Does that fuck you up at all?
Not really, because I see you doing it, and you're not popping your neck or something like that.
Puppet artist.
Yeah, the popping of the neck is a little bit uncomfortable for me.
Can you pop your neck? Your back?
I can pop my back and it's loud as
Pussy in
fuck.
your
And
crack?
I was just gonna say that. Dave's neck.
Dave's like, yeah, no, I'll
his
pop my
back.
neck.
Great minds, right? Great minds.
But damn, Dave, pop it all.
So we were talking about KRCG earlier, guys. So I got this story that I printed off. Did you guys hear about this 19-year-old chess prodigy from Russia who beat
fucking Russian?
He beat one of the big
Is Russia
dudes.
like the Florida of the
think
world?
so.
Could be. I mean, if there was ever
A teenage chess grandmaster forced to deny that he had to use a sex toy to help him claim his crown as one of the biggest scandals to hit the game in years.
I still don't understand how. I don't even understand the logistics. How does this even work, man?
So this kid's a 19-year-old up-and-comer, right?
Yeah.
He beat a #1 world-class grandmaster Magnus Carlsen in a
Does it
game.
say what the sex toy was?
Yeah, it actually says it was a butt plug, anal beads. Hitting back, internet rumors accused this dude of using anal beads to cheat. They said that they made him strip fully naked to make sure that he wasn't cheating. So they claimed that he had anal beads ran up his ass, hooked to an AI unit that would watch the table and count, and then it would pulse and send him. Right, it would send him his next move.
Wow.
So he would be like, I've got to move over there.
I'm going to move the king over here.
After I come over here, I'm going to move that guy to D4.
Dude, just straight crusty pants.
So, yeah,
walking,
man, crusty.
all stiff-legged.
So, yeah, they straight made him strip. This is the photo, and I love it.
Who watched him pull it out?
Of our boy here. You can.
I'm
Here
working
you go.
on it. Sorry, I'm working on it.
Here you go.
He's a fucking Mexican lawnmower, bro.
Oh, that poor bastard. He's just hating life at the moment.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
Let's see that face.
I'm working on it.
Here we go.
Took me long enough to
that's
find
the
it.
face.
There's
of,
the
I'm
face.
not sorry.
That's the face of a guy who just got his ass checked to make sure he wasn't cheating in chess.
What the
Because
pig?
he's that good.
He said, check that booty.
Well, you know,
that dude?
That's the guy.
That's the dude?
There's our boy.
Yep, that's Mag. Yep, he claimed he
Yeah, he
cheated.
likes butt stuff.
So how did
That guy looks like he would.
Yeah,
he beat me. He
He's into
cheated.
butt stuff.
So give me that one more
Look at that.
time.
Look at
How
that
did
with the little man bun.
How
So
did he use?
here is the match in question, right? So they claim that they had a camera over it, which is the one they clearly had, and Magnus is saying
it hit deep at that one.
Right.
He got that double chin like shit.
He did kind of chum up there a little bit, right? So he's saying that old boy had a like anal beads in his butt, and the camera would watch, and he had it hooked up to an AI that was pulsing his next move into his ass. So he knew, based on whatever code him and the AI had come up with.
Who was his first accuser?
Right.
Check his ass.
That dude.
He's got shit in his ass.
He was squirming a lot.
Next thing you know, baseball umpires would be checking pitchers' asses.
Right.
That's so crazy.
Hey, by the way, this happened in St. Louis. Did you know that?
No, this story came in St. Louis. Did it?
Yeah, I'm reading. I've got an article about it from the Riverfront Times.
Even better, bro.
Yeah, Riverfront Times is talking about it here.
Even better.
Yeah, it was at the St. Louis Chess Club. Yeah, St. Louis Chess Club, man. What a hell of a deal.
Fucking.
Do you guys want to watch some back popping?
Guy even went back to saying, "Hey, if you want me to play in a box with 0 electronics transmissions, I will do it because I will still win."
But can I still have just the plug-in?
Now, you know what? That's a man right there. If he knew he wasn't winning, that's some confidence. I don't care, man.
He turned it around.
Apparently, even Elon Musk joined the tweets and jumped in on it, too. So
What'd he say?
Tesla sponsor.
Talent hits a target no one else can hit.
See,
Genius hits a target no one else can see.
Except for they do make a harness that you can hang, like you actually like hang yourself.
Because it's in your butt.
Watch this, guys.
All right, so this is one of those uncomfortable ass crack your shit.
Oh,
Where's your computer?
Told you.
Now wait for a second.
Oh wow, I felt that in my hip.
He's gonna attach this thing to her head here in a second.
Oh yeah, this is the neck, right?
Yeah, hang on. You can hear the pop.
Already clear?
Oh no.
Pressed.
One more time. I gotta watch that one more time.
Husband sitting over the corner.
One more time.
Turn it down just a hair, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
that was like a I just came type of oh my god right there.
Have you seen the one
That's why they told him to lay there for a little bit.
that dude, that Bo Hightower, he takes the girls and like he pops their legs a certain way, and every single one of them is like they just pop their coochie. Man.
Yeah, just
and he's always
their body count.
And he's always got that look too, like I know what I just did to you.
Yeah, that dude knows.
You know, and they're Dr. Bo. Oh,
get out of here.
Snapping my cootie time.
Oh man.
You know, it's so weird. That dude is huge. And he's using these big fucking chisels and shit on little itty bitty people. It's weird.
The internet has just
He's huge. That's what he's working with.
There's so many weird things that exist now because of the internet, like the is it ASMR?
No, it doesn't exist now. It's always existed. It's just now.
No, the fetishes have always existed, now they're out in the open for everybody.
Well, I mean, you're talking about ASMR. That's so big now. It was a Super Bowl commercial a couple years ago. Remember?
Is it that like?
So
it's always been.
Actually,
a
that
thing.
was way too loud. So it would be more like this. I would make sure.
Oh, it's like the seductive talking.
No, I would have to have all of this water in my mouth because. But you know, it's when we talk like this and things are. I'm going to do some ASMR right now.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Are you getting excited, Dustin?
Put me on the big screen.
Does that help?
I even took a drink, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, all good. I didn't want to hear it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to hear it.
Damn!
All right, here we go.
Hey guys.
Oh, see, I can't do that.
Guys.
A lot of tempo.
Wow, that's annoying.
Hey guys.
Yeah. I can't listen to people eat. I can't listen to myself eat.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
She's got an OnlyFans page, by the way.
She sells farts and jars.
Somebody jacks off to this.
Oh my God, you know that has to happen.
Those green eyes.
Oh God.
She's got some DSLs. Yeah, she's got a fast internet connection.
What's that gig at right now?
Yeah. Well, we're about to gig down.
I'm gonna skip forward to like the 8-minute mark and see if there's any difference.
No.
I don't know. This
No
is
need,
pretty
man.
Nope, it's all the
out
same.
of context. This is great.
Right.
We could literally put.
Oh, no, we're not gonna watch this.
Yeah, I muted that just in time.
Oh, now we're hard.
Take me off.
Now we're
Take
hard.
me off of
That
the
looks
big screen.
delicious.
I don't know.
Rock
I
solid
just
right
got
now.
a pretty good sized.
Diamonds.
I just hit the bottom of the table here. I
Did
don't
you?
know.
Yeah, you
Hard
like
like
that?
a
See?
diamond.
You didn't know. You didn't even know you needed it.
When
in
I
your life,
was
right?
talking about the pizza, I saw that pizza.
Right, that's what I'm talking about too. What,
Yeah,
we're not?
that moist pizza.
God, it's so hot and juicy.
So apparently with ASMR, there's like a sensation that like runs up a person's spine. And
I've heard.
Pure disgust.
I've
I've
heard
heard
it.
that. I have yet to see it.
I get that when I'm listening to music sometimes. I'll get the chills and I'll get the feeling.
It's called the willies, right?
Well, we should all know. I mean, maybe not so much Biscuit because he kind of you had computers and shit like right when you was a kid. We had them, but
fucking 1800s, cuz.
Okay.
I had fucking computers.
What decade was you born in? The 90s?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I remember dial-up.
Your grow-up shit was the 2000s. So when I grew up, shit was the 90s. We didn't have a lot of electronic shit. You was always playing with Nickelodeon GAC. You remember that shit?
Yeah, of course, had some GAC.
You never played with GAC, Play-Doh.
I played with Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
My mom
Well,
made
I mean, that's the
Play-Doh.
same shit. I mean, we just have a name for it now. But
My mom made it.
like that little satisfying shit's always been
your
a
mom
thing.
make it?
Oh, my kids love Play-Doh.
My mom made Play-Doh. My mom made all that shit.
Yeah, you can make Play-Doh. You can also make homemade ice cream out of snow.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
ever
we
do
did
that?
that. We did that.
Did you ever do that?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's a thing.
No.
We made snow
No,
cream.
because it had milk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
You
can
can put like milk in it.
Yeah.
Basically, you go
lactose
out.
intolerant.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're lactose intolerant, man, you just
I
need
saw
to
somebody
keep,
spell that on.
need to keep them
Like,
shits
that was on
clean.
one of those things.
Yeah,
Online.
LACK.
Somebody tried,
Yeah.
Someone's like lactose
Need
intolerant.
to keep them shits clean, bro.
What's worse is I knew what they were talking about.
It's
I'm
like,
"Oh,
yo,
yeah, me too.
I met a chick with 9 toes, and I could not fucking tolerate it.
Really?
Lactose intolerant.
Oh. Oh, I actually thought you did. You told a story about you thought I had AIDS earlier, so I can believe it.
It's true.
You got me hook, line, and fucking sinker, Dave.
It's true, man. I got you. I got you.
Good thing your mom wasn't hook, line, and sinker. David.
Oh,
Take that, doctor.
David
What's wrong with your son?
Jordan.
He's got the AIDS.
Only when I'm in trouble.
You know that was used out and about, right? Oh, I can't. Jesus, get over here, Gladys.
He's
Listen
got
to what
the
my
AIDS.
fucking boy told me last night. He came in, dick in hand. I got the
Bopping his
AIDS, Mom.
baloney.
I got the AIDS.
He found my JC
Oh my
Penney's
God.
90s.
What kind of child are you raising?
I don't know,
Oh,
Gladys,
oh
but he
my
ain't got the
God.
AIDS.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
There you go. Now you get, oh my God.
Get that boy in here. We need to have a talk with him ASAP.
Quick, let's see that incriminating mole again. It's so funny. It's little
Get
and
your
cute.
hair out your curlies first.
All right, little Dave, this is your Aunt Gladys. She's a nice.
She gonna take a look at this for us, all right? It's cheap,
All
David.
right, pull
it's
your
cheap,
pants
baby.
down.
You know, if you was as cool as your grandpa, we wouldn't have to worry about this
You're
shit.
blessed like your uncle.
You was blessed with your grandpa's godlike genetics.
All right, Dave, let's have a look. Let's see what we got going
That's
on.
nice.
Zoop.
Betsy, get in here. Look at this cork. It's a nice
Let's take a look
cork.
at what we got here.
No, we're talking about the tub, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at the cock in the tub.
Yeah. The caulking around the tub.
It's a little smaller than I imagined.
Anyway, pull your hog out, honey.
Out of all that, he's like, it's coke, motherfucker.
Anyway, pull your hog out, honey. Let's see what we're working with.
Wow.
Don't get any tattoos there, son.
Oh.
I love the cool
Unlike
down.
your Uncle Stan, who's got welcome aboard.
Where
I still
you
love
going
that
with
joke.
your life?
I love the cool down, boys.
Oh, it can be anything, right?
It's great.
We're
I love
gonna
how we
have
get weird.
we're gonna have prayer right now.
Yeah.
Bow your head, little
Get your
Dave.
rosary.
Not you. You. Do you want me to slap it, honey? It'll go down, I promise.
Let's put some more. Get out the icy hot. We're gonna burn off the AIDS for you.
This is how your grandpa got rid of his him.
This is how your grandpa got rid of his
Oh, is that the
AIDS.
queen? Rest in peace.
Then we're talking about him and the Queen's going down. Damn.
You know, I saw this happen to your uncle when he was in Nam.
He was honorably discharged. Most
Honorably.
people don't like to say that.
Yeah, it was honorably.
Sadly, he still puts his dick in the mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving. I'm just saying.
Wait, that pizza that you just saw earlier that looked so good?
Looked like the Queen's.
That was a Panera ad.
Dude, you ever had a Panera pizza?
Dude, we had that last. We had that last night.
It's
It was
actually
fucking
pretty banging.
good,
Was
dude.
It is, dude.
I
It
didn't
is
even
banging.
know.
It's
good.
You get you a
Dude.
Caesar salad, chicken Caesar salad with the pizza.
I like
saw
the
that
Greek
in the
vinaigrette,
picture. I saw that
man.
in the video too. They had the little
Yeah,
Caesar
the Greek
salad next to
vinaigrette
it.
with a little chicken in it.
I'm a big Caesar salad fan.
I gotta drown it.
Fuck that garden shit, bro. Give me a Caesar any day of the week.
Yeah.
Pepper the shit out of that for me.
Yeah. Now let me ask you: do you like the big pepper when they get out the big fucking thing?
Yeah, that's
the bigger the better, right?
That's the Cardinals thing now. Like the St. Louis Cardinals, when somebody hits a home run or something, that's like their thing that they do now when they celebrate is they grind the pepper. That's like a thing this season.
Oh man, I bet
it's awesome. I love it.
When you look at
the
that
other day, one of the players, in the dugout, one of the players actually had a pepper grinder out there, and he was going at it.
We talk about sports,
bro.
Yeah. When you're on the outside looking in and you don't have the context of that, and you're just watching the game for the first time, you see a whole crowd of people going,
right? Yeah.
What are you gonna think?
Cardinals fans.
St. Louis is an all right town.
That's the thing about sports, man. Is like sports and music are the two big things that can. Really
I remember a couple years
together.
ago the Blues were playing Gloria. What the fuck is that?
I think music. I don't think sports really bring people together because
sports can also divide people.
Yeah,
because
you
have
look at
teams.
like Chiefs and Raiders fans.
Sure, absolutely.
I see no problem here. Let's get them all in the same room.
Deal.
But at the same time, I guarantee you, if you go to a Chiefs game, you got a bunch of fucking Republicans and Democrats together that are all cheering for the same thing and getting along. You know what I mean? So in that sense, sports can bring people together.
But I mean, at the end of the day,
music
just being
for sure.
civil to each other can bring us together too.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
But I would say nice. I would say music is probably the most powerful.
Yeah, our boy JT'd call them all cunts.
Yeah,
listen here, you silly cunts.
When I heard that, I was like, "Oh, my favorite word."
I love it when he busts that out because, man, I remember him as a kid, and that's not how he talked.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, "Hey, man, what's going on? Oh, I'm gonna go do," and he'd say something like very Central Illinois. You know, we're gonna go over here and do this or something. You know, let's go watch The Simpsons. You know, back in the day, or some
potatoes.
bullshit.
Hey, you can stick potatoes in your eyes and suck the fucking
metal out
shit out of there.
That's happened.
We learned that today.
Yeah, that's a literal thing.
That's some good down.
And if that doesn't work, put a little that icy hot on it. Vicks. It sounds like a bad idea, and it will feel like a bad idea, but boy, it works.
Boys, you gonna stick
around? If you can survive through that, man, you can open those eyes. You know?
Yeah,
you can open those eyes.
Do it.
You may not. They may be translucent at that point, but you can fucking open those eyes, bro.
You know, Vicks,
give him a little audio over there.
Vicks Vapor Rub is a thing, you know, for the people at the raves, at the parties that take the ecstasy.
What do you use Vicks for? Is that like a
like
vapor
apparently
chaser?
like if you if you sniff it, or like if somebody sniffs it and then blows their breath in your face after having the Vicks, it's like a very pleasant sensation when you're on the drugs.
On the drugs.
That's the drugs.
The only thing I know about that is from Letterkenny. When those dudes are like taking all those drugs, those skids, and then they crack those.
Skids.
They got those sticks or whatever, and they crack them. And they're, you know, they're just sitting there huffing
ammonia tablets.
Yeah, they're like the burn cream chaser.
Have you ever done an ammonia tablet?
No. Like take a whiff of it.
I had a friend that always used to. I'd roll over to his house, man, and he'd have like a fucking can of furniture polish. And he'd have or gold paint. That was my favorite. And he'd have like a fucking towel balled up, and he'd just be huffing the shit.
Oh, fuck.
He'd have gold paint or furniture. He'd have the shiniest fucking nose around.
I know a dude that died that way, man.
Those are called.
And I literally had just talked to that dude earlier that night.
Wow,
and
dude, it is the weirdest fucking.
And I even told him. He told me he was doing it. I was like, bro,
be careful
with that shit. He's like, and he's like, oh, it's cool.
My boy would sit there,
and then he died that night, like hours.
He'd just sit there and hit the gold paint and play Twisted Metal.
Let's talk about that a little more in the after show, because I'd like to have a paywall before I tell you anything.
All right, I can't wait for that.
So it looks like episode 122 is in the books.
Deuce Twinkie.
It's been a great one, boys.
Deuce Twinkie.
Highly enjoyable episode.
It's always good when we get together.
Been a good one, boys.
What is this, Dave?
You know, some good shit. That's all I do is the good shit, right? You know?
Because all Dave does is win.
One more time, let's thank our Patreon subscribers.
Let's, Dave, let's
do Biscuit Strength first, right?
Hey.
I mean, fuck. In case y'all wondering, he's like part of the show now. He's fucking with us.
He's here, bro.
When he wants to be, you know. We let him take a week off from time to time. If he wants. He knows we're going to dock it in his pay, but we'll let him take a week off.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Oh, wait.
You guys are getting paid for this?
Oh, wait, never mind. Nah, just kidding. The big homie who we were just talking about, JT. Paranormal
yes, sir.
Son. The homie Dub IZ.
What up, Dub? The
Chess
fam
Team
over
Records.
Chess Team Records.
In the Groove Records.
Jamie Ben,
Rector.
thank you.
And Scott, help me out, bro.
The Jeff City Paranormal Society,
there
bro.
we go. Yeah. I know.
The oldest. The oldest Patreon
The OGs.
subscribers. The OGs.
That's
man.
right.
I respect that.
That's right.
So
Hey,
thanks for listening, guys.
We're going to keep talking on the After Hours segment.
That's right.
That
If you want to
Patreon.
get your name on that Patreon list, just head on over to patreon.com/theold77podcast. Join the club over there for $5 a month, or Biscuit chose to give 10.
Yeah,
Hey, what it is.
we won't be mad at you if you go for 10.
You can do whatever you want over there. You can get all that going. You can
10,000
get early
if you really like
access. You can also get access to some After Hours, which is what we're going to do next.
The good shit.
Also, we've got more for you.
Head over to theold77.com, where you can find access to all of our links to everything that we have, including the brand new Old 77 merch stand. Where
It's
you can
that merch.
Get that merch.
Everybody likes good t-shirts.
Swag.
shot glasses,
Yeah.
and even the new Old 77 beer mug is available.
Yeah.
You see that UFO podcast logo
them
in the
shine.
bottom? That is on all of our fall collection.
Boys, I was at 60
that.
Spirit today, and right sitting there on the counter at 60 Spirit today when I checked out were some beautiful Old 77 stickers.
That's how it is.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to 60 Spirit.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
They've been a supporter for a while. I saw our
Long
posters
time.
and things.
Long time. I thanked him for that today when I saw
Yeah,
it.
they were one of the first ones that actually let us hang one of our original flyers up when they were huge back in the day.
And it's still there, by the
They
way.
still have one
Yeah.
over in Como too, at the Slackers.
Right, wait.
Respect.
Oh, Slackers is still, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
They're rocking us hard.
Yeah, we appreciate the support, guys. Every
So
one of you.
fucking hard.
All right, boys, let's get some After Hours going.
It's a lady boner. It's on the inside. Man.
It's on the inside.
See y'all next week.
Bitches.